we got Waluigi here.
Wait, do you have healing CDs, Joel?
Yes.
Let's go.
It's like you don't listen to him when he talks.
No, my life came for a second.
Do we have a repair bot? Some things happen.
Keeps down.
All right, Royal, got a question. What's the over/under for us pulling thread at the start by accident?
0.
It actually. Hold on, time out. It actually needs to be 0 because this boss has to be perfectly positioned.
No, the joke on it is I'm going to 1.5 seconds when I cast, and there's no way I'll pull at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, no. As long as I don't do it at 3 seconds, I'm fine.
I'm going at 3 seconds, so I pull early, and I want Zach to yell at me in Discord. It makes me hard.
Yeah. Can you record it, Royal? Let's both do it. I want to get yelled at.
Every time he yells, my boner gets bigger.
Sig, did you the Dratnus videos that was done? Did you put in the liquid reminders for the tanks?
Not yet. I wanted to ask you about the tank swap stuff.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so the liquid reminder timer has specifically where we need to be. It's not about the stacks. The stacks we have to.
Careful! Shit's coming in.
Who the fuck? Oh.
The stacks, I think here we have to audible based off of who's taking what. We'll have to like figure out when the timers on it are.
Yeah.
Get to play Paint.
Ooh, great plan.
So the liquid reminders will tell us, like, automatically assign us to, like, star or moon if we're ranged. I mean, melee or ranged, you know?
Yeah, I assigned some specific people to be prioritized during certain sets.
Am I on any of the far ranged ones, just so I know I can hold my movement abilities?
Yeah, you are the 4th. So in that raid plan I just linked.
Yep.
For the 3rd set, you are 4th in the priority list for one of those range slots.
Okay.
So it's like the only people who I have in that priority list are the mages and the dragons.
We actually don't
Do you
take
want
Link to
both?
this
Do you want
fight, though.
both the evokers running maybe time spiral for this one, so that we can have lots of movement if needed?
Preview.
Or is that just too?
Maybe. That'd be good, yeah.
Like, cause I'm gonna save it for myself if I have to go far. If I have to like double flap or do 3 movements in a row, that'd be ridiculous.
I just want to say, whoops does not speak for me.
You're not gonna take time spot?
It's here.
I already have it.
Demonic Gateway.
3, 2, 1.
Demonic Gateway.
Isn't there a way to put in markers as text in the liquid reminder stuff? Like, you know how DBM and Say Chat will sometimes say like the marker itself and not just circle marker?
How does it say them?
What do you mean? You mean like text to speech?
If it doesn't say
No. Okay. So you know on sticks, whenever people get targeted by balls, bigwigs will, or whatever boss mod do we have, it will just automatically put in Say Chat like the icon of the world marker.
Oh yeah, in Say Chat, yeah, it should.
Yeah. Is there a way to do that in Liquid Reminder?
But also the Liquid Weak Aura, like, will literally put it in the middle of your screen and it'll like count down and it'll say you're 3rd, you're 2nd, you're next, like it's your turn, go now, and it'll like count down and shit. Like, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I was trying to do some custom reminders in there for boss positioning.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the Dratnos video, but yeah, he linked his like timings, and I think that's exactly what he's using too.
Yeah, here. Well, I
Yeah, same
turned on, at least for the beginning of this fight, I turned on text to speech for all of the movements for us, so that way, here, let me export my list real quick.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, that'll help.
everybody, make sure your weak cores are all up to date. Make sure all of your weak cores are up to date. The Liberation of Undermine, Liquid Anchors, Liquid weak cores. I can see everybody who
Sig, hop
has
down.
the Liquid
Alright.
Updater thing is good. The only people who do not have it are Ankle, Aqua, Grovoker, Morzan, Reject, Simoon. So I'm gonna need verbal confirmation that your weak cores are good.
I'm working on it.
So-
That
What is the updater thing you're talking about?
If you go to the WeakOrs channel in Raid, like the very first post in there, Waluigi like linked a whole thing to get the liquid updater thing, and it's like super convenient and very helpful. You should do that if you have a second. But that's like we basically all like set that up, and you can like update your WeakOrs through there, or you can upgrade that aura through there, and it gives you like a little like, liquid reminders thing, which is also really useful. But
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any liquid updates.
yeah, I don't see any updates, so actually we should be good because.
Version 1.0.18.
Yeah, for Aura Updater is 11.1. Oh, game version.
What?
I got pizza. I'm happy.
sure you do.
No, it's not saying that you have an update for the liquid recourse, so
What? Says you have
it's
an
not
updater?
saying. No, it's saying I don't have one. Like
Alright,
it doesn't
okay,
give me
we're
the
good then.
option
We're
to.
good. I just can't see it because you don't have the liquid updater thing. Okay, I think we're good then. Alright. I hope everybody watched the video. This fight is just basically a bunch of very precise movement. It's essentially court, not as hard, but also the polarity is like random. You can't, it switches. So, and also this fight is it's like very heavily based around range, like positioning as well, like taking drills out and stuff. It happens throughout the fight. It'll just like give people colors, and you gotta go to your sides. Basically, the goal is that we're taking the boss like in the middle of this section, or like whatever section we're in. The boss should be directly in the center, and then we'll have like one polarity on each side of the boss, like right next to the conveyor belts. Like that's kind of what we're aiming for everywhere. So, no, we did not. We did not pots and stuff yet.
The intermission time for the gate is different, correct? Like you have to do it as the cast goes off.
Yeah, it's like
I guess a little bit
I mean,
more.
it's the same thing as heroic, but it's like the positioning's a bit weirder in the mythic one, so it's like it's more important to do it at the right time. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to do it as the cast goes off or after, otherwise you're just gonna get thrown off.
Yeah.
On slide 7 of your grade plan, it says melee 3 times. Is that right?
Let me see. 7.
It does. I think he meant to have ranged on star.
Okay, I'll just make sure.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's supposed to be two range on star. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you have
this
to
is a
melee.
liquid raid plan, so I must have fricked it up. Oh, hang on.
Send.
Yeah. I'm adding in a couple more rows here. I don't know if we'll get this far, but I want to have it ready just in case. God damn it. So I'm gonna copy the healer CDs. If you have anything, like if you were messing with them, save it.
I just saved it, yep.
sprocket note. So right now we have up until set 5 in the assignments. If we get there, then we'll take a quick break and I'll add some more. But basically, I'll post the assignments list so everyone kind of has an idea of when they should be going. And to be clear, the assignments are not perfect. It is aiming to get those people to do the soaks, but like there will be times where none of those people are available, though it's pretty rare. There will be times where some random person will just have to do it. So every single person should be paying attention to these bombs. Also, there is a map WeCora in the liquid pack that you have to enable that is super sick, and I would recommend every single person turns it on. Let me find it.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't listen to anything you just said right this second. What did you say?
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
No, just the last part. The last part, I heard that you have set assignments and that sometimes it will pick somebody who's not part of that. I didn't hear the second part of that. What did you say?
Every time you're capping. There's a map WeCora that everybody should turn on. It's very
weak
sick.
map. Got it. That's
Where's it under?
Where is it under?
Under miscellaneous.
Wait. Where do we go? Where do we go?
So go to everybody/WA.
Okay.
And then go to your Liquid Liberation of Undermine pack. Find that. Everybody
just type in the search at the top. Foot dash blaster space overview.
Oh yeah, foot blaster. That'll work too. But it is in that liquid pack under Sprocket, under miscellaneous, and then it'll be in there. If you search it at the top, it should just pull it up like the folder. You can keep opening folders. And then go into that. So go into that, and then go to the load tab, and then press uncheck never, and then it should load.
Wait, what am I typing in search bar?
What I typed in chat.
Foot hyphen
or just
blaster.
the first part.
And then so it should pull up the liquid pack, Sprocket Monger, and it's under miscellaneous.
So it should look like this, right?
Yeah, it gives a list of what order and who's going to what marker.
But yeah, it's like the little like map thing.
The map?
It's the Foot Blaster overview.
Yeah, so it should. I just posted it in raid text. That's what it should look like. That thing.
Oh, what the fuck?
So what do we do when we're on the list?
Yeah, so find Foot Blaster overview, like the folder. Like don't click into the folder. Just the whole Foot Blaster overview, and then go to load and uncheck never.
What if it was never checked?
This for heroic too.
Yeah, what if it was never checked?
Never,
I think by
never was
default
never checked, then it's already loaded. It should be loading then. It should be fine.
Oh, it's right here.
God, we're
Here
good.
it is. I
So
see
we
it
want
right
to uncheck never? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. Because right now it's loading never, but you can if you uncheck never, then it'll start loading. Because like it just becomes by default not loading.
So you have Incarnation Tree of Life, and Convoke. I can only have one of those.
Which one is best?
I usually run Convoke because it's every minute. I can just go off, but I can run Incarnation. It's just.
Okay, run Convoke. I'll just put down the main one.
Damn it, I gotta
Why
start
does mine
being
not
really
look
bad at
like
mechanics
that?
so I don't
That's
get assigned
weird.
shit.
What does this look like?
Mine just looks like
I
a
hate
list.
you so
It
much.
says
Yeah, mine's
top to
just
bottom.
too.
You
Alright, that's it. No blaster's going on.
Trevor, I'm gonna make an update to
Oh,
the
nice, me.
healing note. I'll let you know when it's saved.
What?
I'm making an update to the healing note. I will let you know when it's saved.
Here, wait. Oops, you want to stream? I can see if I can.
I'm gonna stream too. Here.
Yeah. Both go. Yeah, if you're having issues with the stream, I can try to.
Let me see if Angel's having the same.
Yeah, this is what I have. Like I'm under Foot Blaster, and like this is what comes up. Like
Yeah. So open up
here.
miscellaneous at the bottom, the blue one.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Like open the folder and then click on
Got
Foot
it.
Blaster.
Overview.
And then load.
And then
that,
it's
yeah.
load never. Got it. Thank
And
you.
you shouldn't move move the window. Like grab one.
Like, just like. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I gotta start being bad at mechanics so I don't get assigned to shit. What the fuck?
I'll keep it there. That's probably a good spot for it.
Okay. Does anybody else?
Wait, why aren't you assigned to any of these, Trevor?
I am. What the hell?
I don't see.
Don't let him
Wait,
beat
how
you.
do you know who's assigned to what? Did I miss something while we
in
were
the
talking?
note?
Take
Are
shit.
you know?
It's in the note right now.
I see
probably
Tactus.
turn
I
that shit on then.
see Cat. I see Dayla. I do not see you.
I'm in one of the later sets, so I'm in
Uh-huh,
there.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I see
Wait,
the fourth.
Am I reading this correctly? Am I assigned
do,
to
I
the
see a fourth
first range mine?
You are not
That
reading
that
correctly.
that set is the
Okay.
square around the boss, so all of them are kind of melee.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I am reading it right, but that's just kind of like the melee square one.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter who gets
Okay,
what.
we're not doing the very first one. We're not doing the 4 healer pop.
It said tanks and healers for the first one.
By the
Oh,
way,
okay.
Trevor, you have Zia Priest and Zia Druid both in the.
Oh, true.
Look, he's trying to make me do this.
Well, I was just looking for healers, and it's like, oh, that's a healer.
Well,
Are
we
we
were about
yours?
to. I'm glad somebody pointed that out because we were about to be sorely disappointed when Zia Priest did not soak.
That's an easy one, so we'll have more Zendu. That one. It's like the easiest set, so shouldn't have to go far. Okay, and then you need to update the healing cooldowns too, Shoal?
Almost. 1 second.
Tell me one.
So, question.
Work.
You only need one cooldown for the first 45 seconds of the fight.
Are we fantasing this?
Okay, we got cooldown there now. All right. Yeah, we should. We didn't do it yesterday. We should have honestly just done on fucking sticks. It would have died.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see if we need more, but we shouldn't, right? That's the whole reason of healers soaking the first set is there's really nothing going on.
Yeah. We'll see.
You still have my priest's name in the first set. You need to change it to Morzan.
I did. What the hell?
No, you
It
didn't.
was Morzan. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was, but now it's back.
No, it's back.
All right, I got it.
I changed it. I didn't want to do
you
it.
know what? I know what happened.
Updated healing cooldowns.
Trevor Shoal for Vantas.
There we go. That was good. Yeah, trade officers for Vantas rooms. Shoal, me, Daylight, Aqua.
Trade faster.
What the fuck, dude?
What? The fuck was that?
I might move that list around later. Put it in a spot I hope is good.
There is no like random ads that spawn, right? This is just a polarity shift difference.
Single target.
Okay, I just making sure.
All right, I'm all out.
Weak or progression.
Does anybody still have Vantas rooms? I'm all out.
I have one Vantas room.
No, I
Did I miss feast and shit?
I haven't dropped anything out yet.
Okay.
Alright, let's just do a couple polls, and then we'll drop our consumes at 8, because they're the last 2 hours anyways. Some polls and get used to the like movements and shit. Okay, so I'm posting our assignments here in gray text, so we can all kind of see who's assigned where. It's a lot easier to read than the note. So basically, if you look at the raid plan that I linked, the number is corresponding to the set. So, and then M is obviously the melee side, and range is the range side. So that's the order that we're set up for right now. Also, I just copied the format of the liquid node, and that is what they did. They had the same group in one melee, one range, and then the same group in 2 melee, 2 range. I don't know.
Okay, I'm confused. So why do we only have 5? Or I mean, because like I see how like 6 group and my group we both have like double listed there, and then Juan's group gets double listed, but there's only one set for 3R.
Yeah, because the melee one isn't super important there. That's the like weird diagonal one.
Yeah.
And really, the only scary part is the far ones. So we just have those. We have the like mobile range players called out there. The melee ones don't really matter there.
So we don't need anything after 5 melee?
No, we do, but that's all we have set up for now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we're gonna get that far, but I mean, if we do, we'll just take a quick break and we'll figure it out. I don't even know if this is like. Oh, you might need to move some people around and shit too. So I didn't bother like mapping out the entire thing yet. But.
Can you explain to me what this is?
Basically it's the people that are on the list are going to be prioritized for popping mines when it's that set, essentially.
So the third set, I'm gonna be prioritized.
No, the second set.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the numbers are the set order, and then it's like it's depending if you're melee or ranged, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So why would it be? So why would we have? Are you putting all 4 so people know the order versus?
Well, so there's gonna be the polarities like switch and it's random. So it's like there's gonna be some of you guys that are in the red side, some of you guys are in the blue side, and it's like I'm just like you 4. We're trying to get you guys to do it. And most of the time it'll work out that way, but sometimes it will not. But it's like this is just like this is like what we're going for. But
Okay.
Yeah. You'll see. We'll pull. It won't be too bad. It's just trying. Like you could do it without setting it up at all, and we'll just call it random people the whole time. But we're like trying to make it have some order. But it's like there will be times where people need to sub in, but it's like it shouldn't be a huge deal.
Who's on each side? Where's that?
You won't know. It's random.
What, you're talking about the polarity?
Yeah, so he's gonna.
Yeah, the polarity comes out.
Yeah, the polarity is gonna come out. The boss is gonna start being tanked here. Then either you're gonna be right over here, and then if you're blue melee, you'll be on here. If you're blue ranged, you'll be here, and then red ranged will be on skull, and red melee will be on triangle. And then of course the people who are assigned to pop bombs will pop bombs at that time.
Yeah, because the liquid weak aura should pull up that map for us, and it should just tell us which marker we're going to, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Done.
Yeah, it'll tell you what bomb you're gonna pop.
Yeah, maybe then we could choose. I was just got it.
Yeah,
So which
you're
side
not gonna choose.
So listen, we are going to start. Blue is going to be on this side, on diamond and triangle. I believe.
No, it's not. No, I just said it. If
No, I
the
mean,
boss is gonna be
at the beginning of the fight, the boss stays here, and it should be blue on this side and red on this side.
Yes, that is correct.
And then when we split for the polarity, like for the thingy-mabobbers, then you have blue here, blue melee here, blue range here.
That's just the. Those are the bomb poppers.
Yeah.
The group will stay red or blue there and red here.
Yeah, blue is pretty much always going to have this side of the whatever. So there will be times where we're in this chunk and that's our only area, and during that time, blue is always going to be hugging this side. And it's like when it's in the middle of the room, you get this whole chunk as blue, but you're always on like this side of the boss. You know what I'm saying? And red is going to be the opposite. So red will always be on the opposite side. And when we're in a chunk, red is going to hug the like very back end of the chunk here. We're always going to be at there might be times where we switch. I'm not sure yet, but that's the plan for now. So, all right, let's go to the world.
Blue left, red right. Red right.
Beast.
Are we? I've been on a feast.
Yeah, we'll drop consumes today, but we can feast. All right, let's get it. This fight is just like. It's very scripted. There's a lot of movements. The biggest white points are going to be like dodging drills and just like being patient and like dodging rockets. The rockets will hit and like knock you away and shit, and I think they can fuck up other people too. And we just need to like, there'll be times where there's nowhere to dodge, and we just have to like try our best. And like, that's what viewers do. So when you get your polarity, go to your side. And you have like a few seconds to go. Go to your side. Some people are not paying attention.
Should the map be pulled up right now?
Yeah.
It should be Sig on triangle, shoulder.
No, I'm waiting. It's telling me to pop. Okay, I have one. Yeah, that was my bad.
Does the map only pop up if you're popping at that time?
No, everyone should get it. I was able.
I did not get it.
Oh, okay.
Open up your weak auras. Yeah, open up your weak auras so we can check. It'll help out.
Trevor, in this
Judge
situation,
stop. This shit's easy.
Trevor,
Honestly,
Only 15% get fucked.
But let's have one person talking. Please.
I'm trying to ask a question.
Yep.
So the boss is being tanked right here. Wouldn't it make sense because these are the red pops? Sorry, I don't have enough things. These two are the red pops. Wouldn't it make sense for all the red players to be on this side and the blue to be on where X and fucking Diamond are on that
Like you're
side?
saying to like line up like this way?
They
Correct.
are. What do you mean? Blue side is supposed to be on that side.
Well, no, he was saying blue is
no.
over this side, like they're lining up along here,
The
and then
the
red
way
is along.
The way the mechanics line up, especially later in the fight and shit, this is the only orientation you can make work. Like you have, it's like a vertical split. Like that's how you have to do it. Like blue's on this side, red's on this side, and then it's like the traps will be on like either side, so it'll be red or blue on this side, and then you should just go to your side and you're good. Like yeah, this person might have to go a little further to go to moon, but it's like
I'm getting confused because that's not how the map has it laid out.
That's what I'm saying. So the raid plan is wrong then, like, because the raid plan, I thought the ball. So like
The raid plan is only the mind.
Yeah.
No, it's not because it
Yes,
literally
it
says
is.
melee 1, melee 2.
That's the
So, like,
people who are assigned to pop those mines. Those ones are the melee mines, and the other ones are the
first
range.
melee is circle, the second melee is star, the third ranged is blue, and the fourth ranged
That's
is
the second
moon.
set. Okay, so we're doing
Oh,
diagonal.
Yeah.
So we're doing diagonal stacking then, because I thought the boss was gonna be.
Normally the bosses will be here, but just for the start, we're keeping it in the middle. It's just for the start.
Okay.
Because this thing's not moving yet, so it's not a big deal. But later
Okay.
it will be.
My map did not pull
that
up.
still doesn't make sense to me. Like maybe I'm just fucking stupid, and I.
To load all the time?
What do you mean?
Hmm?
What? So.
Like maybe I'm dumb, and I'm fully aware that may be what what is happening right now. But what you're saying is like what we're pretending that side is right here. You're saying the boss is being tanked right here, and all of blue is like over on this side, and all of red is over on this side. The raid plan has one blue popping here and one blue popping here. So what you're gonna make somebody with a polarity shift run across the way to pop?
Correct.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes, they just run around the group because we're all stacked on the box.
Yeah, we're all stacked
So like it's all here, blue's all here. We're all stacked.
Blue's on
pixel
one
stack.
side, red's on the other.
We should all be pixel stacked.
And then
like blue
the
runs
bomb
out this
poppers
way,
run around us.
and then red just goes out this
Boom.
way. And
Let's
it's
go.
like it would be more ideal if we could do like a horizontal stacking, but like later in the fight, especially with the beams and the rockets and stuff, the only way you can make it work is doing this way, the vertical stack. So that's and also we're keeping it in the middle for this first set, just because we're running all the way over here like pretty quickly after. So it's like there's no reason to move it to the side of the start.
So just to clarify, looking at the boss right now, this side is red, this side is blue. Okay, good.
And it'll be that orientation like the whole fight, regardless of where the boss is. If the boss is here, it's still the same direction.
It's still
you just have to squeeze in here. Yep.
Hold on, so that was just opposite of what we did last time. Can we just do one ping? What side's red?
That was not opposite.
No, we
What
did
side
blue
is
on.
red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right is red.
This side is blue.
A couple
Okay,
people
thank
did
you,
opposite,
thank you.
but they weren't.
Yeah,
supposed
some
to.
people were in the wrong spot, but yeah. All right, we're going. Let's get it.
I was like in the middle-ish, just because I was like near the red stuff.
Yeah, and some of you will have to get out and like run across the belt there to go to your bounce. And if your shit's not popping up and you want to see it, like third side right now, third side. And it's probably like pixel stack as well. And then so these drills are coming out in 5 seconds. Range need to like go behind the group right now and be ready to like go. So look at the mines right now to show what's going. Probably going to be next. Like look at the timer right now. You see the timer is starting to pop them out right now? More going on. They get hit by the...
That was no one hitting it, I think.
Yeah,
That was a polarity.
I think if we don't hit it, no, the polarity just bounces you around like crazy.
So what wipe is there?
I think if you let any go off by mechanics, it like wipes the raid, so you like have to pop them all. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Okay.
Wait, can blue people pop red mines?
No,
I don't think so.
Okay, because on the
that might cause an issue or something.
A lot of people died to polarized catastrophe, and just what Details is telling me about that is that it's saying it's a mismatched polarity.
Okay, so then yeah, the wrong color popped the wrong bomb then. So.
Because it should be okay. So the order should be basically if we're like popping bombs, right? It should be we're looking at the boss, we look at the map, we see what our marker is, and then we're popping that, and it's like one. Okay, goal, and everybody should see like the timer of like when we can pop. Correct?
Yep. There'll be like a big ass thing on your screen saying like popping in this or whatever.
Yeah. Because I mean, the rate plan shouldn't matter as much. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but like it shouldn't matter as much as long as we're looking at the map. Correct?
Right.
Okay.
That's just like an idea of how they're going to be. Like, so you'll know the third set's going to be the diagonal set or whatever. Like, that's all that you need to know about that, really. And we're all looking at the map, and we're all listening to the weak auras telling us where to go and shit. Just remember, honestly, I think we should put a countdown on drills, because like, if we don't go out of the drills, if the range players don't leave the group when the drills are spawning, it's just going to be a wipe every single time you like forget to do it. And you only need to move out of the group if
you're...
It
does have a bait thing like in the middle of your screen as well too.
Okay.
That says
yeah, make sure
bait
paying
drills
attention
in
to that.
X, Y, Z, whatever.
Yeah, and that'll only come up if you're eligible. So like, if you got drills, you can't get them again for 90 seconds. So it's like if you got the last set, you'll be like for sure good for the next set, and it won't even tell you to go bait. So like, if it's telling you to go bait though, get like basically that just means step out behind the group, and the main pattern is going to be like if we're all standing here on orange, it's going to be like go out one step, you drop one there, you go here, you drop one here, and then you go here and you drop one there. And it should make like a little L like that. And it's going to be like that for the whole fight. It's not particularly.
Are you supposed to drop them on the treadmill?
Yeah. That's like more specifically for the later ones, but.
Well, if you're on red side at the beginning there as well too, like I had like when I went to the bait, I didn't see that this treadmill moving. Like on the blue side, it looks like it's moving, so like maybe it's more advantageous to do that little L.
And
if you're on the side that it's not moving.
Well, so the L is not super important right now because we have so much space. But later there will be later in the fight, we will just have this little area and beams going off, and the only space you could possibly put them, like everyone has to move together. If you split up, basically the range players that aren't like with that group are dead. And it's like the movements can be very precise later on, but like for now it's not that important. But that is what we're aiming for, and so like we should be practicing that now before we get to there. That's okay.
Okay, so speaking of like specifics, we should like if the range are baiting on a thing, should we not have like a rule of like you're always like the direction you're moving is towards the outside of the room? Like so if they're like because you had it pinged where it was like here, and here, right?
Close, but it's like there. Like you're doing an L around the group.
Yeah, I'm saying like should it not be the L is like towards the outside of the room?
Yeah, so it's always going to be the that's the shape that you have to do. Like, what do you mean? Like you go like this, this? You're saying?
Well, because let's say so real quick. So follow here. Stand on me, like on condom here. Do your movement.
Come here. So the group will be here. The drill baits will be more. It'll be more like this. You like come out, you drop one, you come out, you drop two, and then you come out and you drop three. That's like what it's going to be like.
So my question is what is going to stop range from going come out, drop one, go out, drop two, drop three? Because they're still going out making the L shape. But that's what I'm saying is
going to be pushing this way, so it'll be a lot harder to do that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying though. Is they should be like always towards the outside of the room though, right? Because like if not, then we're just gonna get a U around the thing, and then people can't move it, and then
Well, so trust me, it's a lot easier than it sounds, because like basically the important part is stepping back and stepping forward, because you're gonna step back, and then the conveyor belt's gonna do the work for you for the second set, and then you're gonna step forward after that. Essentially, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's gonna be the same on both sides. So
and
they'll have one like the other side will be on this side. It'll be the same thing. They're gonna step back. The conveyor belt's gonna do the work for them, and then they're gonna step forward again. It's gonna be the exact same thing.
Okay.
So, just one thing real quick. Morzan, on that one, you did pop a red bomb as a blue. So you'll have to look at the map and make sure that you're...
Yeah, I was figuring out the whole color thing. I was thinking I could cheat and set up for the bomb, but I can't. Yeah, if I have to pop a range and I'm blue, I'm gonna have to go around.
Alright. Everyone's got that map working, right? No one has any issues? Like, let's try and figure out it now and not in like 2 hours.
I saw it this time.
Is my mic working?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, we're good? Saw it this time? Okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah, if you're not seeing that map and you don't know what the fuck's going on, speak up. We need to make sure that's working.
And give it a couple pulls. I'll probably have a question that hasn't gotten to me yet.
Everyone everyone should be. Like honestly,
5,
this is the time to ask
4,
questions. If you're asking
3,
questions in like 80
2.
polls and it's like a basic question, that is when you're like the dumb question. Right now, all questions are good. For your side?
Where do we want this first bomb to go?
So we should see.
Oh.
Ooh, that second one popped.
Oh, the second one popped. Both. Yeah, both did.
So I was supposed to pop triangle, but I didn't even go. I just popped.
I was told to pop triangle first.
You're not even in the first set, Tree.
Yeah, but
Sig was triangle.
I know, but like it's possible where, not like it's possible that all 4 people in the list go like blue side. You know what I mean?
Did it say pop triangle or did it just like tell you your assignment?
On the map, and my name was on triangle. And
So
then,
it got confused because it had Shoal popping 1 on diamond, but Sig hit triangle as 1, so it thought it took 1 mine away, but it saw Sig couldn't pop, so it put you as triangle all of a sudden.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I like we died when I popped diamond because I popped it the moment my timer hit 0.
Yeah, don't wait. You have plenty of time to do the pops. Ideally, you're popping like close to the timer, but like do not go for like absolute min-max. Like all that's gonna end up doing is you like wiping the fight when you like fuck up by a millisecond. Like give it a little bit of space, but obviously we're trying to go fast. So, all right, let's get it. Did we get a hammer? There's a hammer down. Everyone repair if you need it.
5,
split. You just went
4,
range the pre-stack on the
3,
belt for the
2,
drills.
Nope.
1.
No. Be in the group and practice the move of like actually going there. Take your time. Imposter. Stone, Captain Dragon button.
Popping X.
Okay, so now the beams are happening, and then we're going to be moving to the other.
Osprey, melee brain. Come on, bro.
So now we're moving right away. Gotta move right away, all the way in between these marks here. And okay, so for this movement, I want blue has to go on this other belt over here, and then red has to go through the middle. Okay. Like if you try and run next to each other, like look at me and reject. It like knocks me across the fucking world. Like both of us go
For me, it's saying pop at like 2.1, 2.0, 2.1, 2.0.
It's because it's waiting for that. I think it's because it's waiting for the person in front of you to go. It's like estimating when your timer's gonna be if they do it perfectly. Yeah, and they're not popping. So.
All right. Yo, 80%. We're shaving this boss down quick.
True, bro. We're gonna be judges guild to killing this boss for sure.
Boss is free.
I'm gonna say this boss is dead next
No,
pool.
he's scripted. I mean, just scripted boss. We do what the script says.
Bosses. We are good at script bosses.
We are not good at script bosses.
I think so. I think we are.
Half our melee didn't even move out of the beam.
Yeah, that was.
That's crazy.
All right, so for that first beam there, which side of
yeah,
the
It looked like they were.
They didn't just not move out of the beam. They just stood in it the entire time.
That's crazy.
Well, it looked like the boss was gonna move this. It looked like the boss was gonna move this way, so I went a little bit right, and then when the boss was starting to go left, I went back to go left and ran the beam.
The problem here was, so when that first pyro party pack goes out, did your weak aura not tell you to go to the middle of the room, Sig?
It said middle of the room.
Okay, middle of the room is right here, like
Yeah,
actual middle of the room.
Literally right here.
Oh,
It's actually when I go. Yeah.
Right here.
I was thinking middle of the active section, so where he's standing right now.
Yeah, no, middle of the room is actual middle of the room because basically everybody should be, because at that point blue should already be like coming this way, and then red and then melee, because blue melee I think gets like fucked there on that one, and then it's literally just actually directly where I'm at is where you're keeping the boss.
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Tree, do you know with that first part, specifically with the first one right now, do we know if I'm able to go this way with the pyro party pack to be ready to come back, or do I have to go to that back corner?
I don't know.
Okay.
I would just watch the Dreadnoughts video and see what they're doing, because honestly, the tank shit is like, it doesn't seem super important on this fight. It's just like, you got to go far enough away to not kill us and like keep yourself alive. So it's like not like Sticks where it's like every single movement the both of you do is like half the raid fight.
I hate that fight. I just mispositioned by a centimeter and it's a wipe.
All right, we're going.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Or laugh if I do this. Taking out your bones. I got a high power with this out.
Ankle popped right away.
More?
Or unless someone else popped ankle.
Someone else must have.
Is
triangle not
diamond
two?
and triangle pop. Both these popped immediately.
Try a little experiment.
That was
I don't know,
ankle. Someone popped it.
I'm watching multiple range just like stand at range and like just pumping at the pole. It just take one GCD and walk into the pixel stack. I know it is annoying, but we have to.
It's for
So
sure
you're
royal.
seem to be swapped because I went from red to blue there. So
Yeah, we got a couple of range players that were doing it.
Nah, it's just royal.
So I got told to pop triangle. Isn't that supposed to be melee, or is it just?
No, that was
like it's-
Sig. Sig had triangle.
No, Sig had diamond. Sig had diamond. Marzan, you were triangle, but you went too early. I think just the way that the polarization worked up, you got pushed up the list because neither. Or
Okay.
Bomber
okay.
Boy was.
I'll just have to watch for when the pops are, so I know which one's which.
Well, it's not that you're always 4. It's that it's whatever the order is on. The
Yeah,
map.
I see that now. Am I never gonna be 1 then? But I could theoretically be 2, 3, or 4. I could be 1 still too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if you're the only one on the list that got blue polarity, you could get 1 melee. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
you,
Like, if
you
they're all
technically
red,
can't get 1, right? Because Sig.
Yeah.
What?
Or maybe he could, I guess.
No, all 3 of them could go red or blue. Like it doesn't matter. Like all of them could be 1.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. All right. Let's get it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Or laugh if I do this.
Go all the way into the pixel, right?
Why is there red? Why is there red on our side, bro?
what the fuck?
Color red on the
Brother.
It's only pull 3. It's only pull 3. Relax.
Yo, like dead ass. We didn't ask. Are people colorblind? We might have to sub out, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh, what fucking launches you? Because I was like over here, I was like over here on top of where Juan was, and then I got blue, and I'm attacking the boss, and I got fucking yeeted over here to red.
There was multiple red that were in the blue pixel stack.
I basically just got ping ponged back and forth and like knocked the entire blue side.
Okay, so the red is what.
Over here.
The red is what yeeted me over here. Got it.
Yeah,
I was like, did I do something wrong? I was like, I was just standing.
It's not like court where if you step on each other you just both die. It's instead you get ping ponged around and both people get ping ponged. And if you run into somebody else, then they get ping ponged.
Yeah.
And so it's like chain reaction of sending the entire raid flying across the room.
That was kind of funny to watch though.
Basically, I can use Death's Advance and run into people and they fly, and I just like watched it happen.
Yeah, I did it. A full wipe was called.
5,
Just like run through the
4,
opposite side.
3,
Strike.
2, 1.
Fucking fly. On your side. Go to the pixel back right away. Okay, so that's where the bombs are now. Let's do 1 more zone on the diamond. You see that? Stage is number 2 on diamond. supposed to move there, but it was not pop shit.
Oh, it did
So
reassign.
that was
Did you
my
hear
bad.
me?
Hold on. So that was my bad. I saw it said bait drills and pop at the same time, so I was on the wrong side of the room. Because I went to go bait behind blue for drills instead of the thing.
Honestly, it's gonna matter more later to be more precise with those baits. But like for this first set and shit, it does not matter. Like if you are ranged and you're doing these like things, that shit doesn't matter really. Just try not to. Do not.
As long as
drop
you're not
them,
making
like,
a wall like right here.
Yeah, exactly. Do not drop them
Gotcha.
like near the conveyor belt. That's your goal.
So if I get it, I'll just go stand next to it in that back corner, away from them, ready to go then. Like if on that one is blue, I'll just stand
just
like
be careful.
here.
We don't want everybody to be like standing next to the thing because like some people will have to like run out still and they might run into you or whatever. But like you can kind of like cheat a little bit, but don't like just be careful. We just don't want people running into each other. So.
Also, when we make that move, you want blue to go along this outside conveyor belt and red to be on the middle. And then when I'm assuming like when we switch sides again, is it just the opposite, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So boss,
the boss move
before the beams happen, we're gonna move the boss to like here, right? And blue's gonna be here, and red's gonna be like on the conveyor belt basically, and we're gonna be blasting them. The beams are gonna end. Blue, you can either run through this conveyor belt, but there's gonna be like a trap on there that will kill you, and if you fall on the side, you die and all that shit. So it's a little dangerous. Or you can just go this way. But either way, do not go through the middle. That is for red. Blue has to take the outside path. And then
Blue can't take the outside path. It's electrocuted.
Heal through it, stupid.
No, I'm looking at the video. They're holding the boss exactly where I'm at here, and they're just literally having blue melee here and red melee here. Or fuck, pings are terrible here. But look, it's so boss is where I'm. No, boss is where I'm at. Or, sorry, yeah, I'm fucking looking backwards. Sorry. It's so boss is where I'm at, and blue melee is here, and red melee is here, and then they're just hitting it, and then blue is the one that has to go through first.
I mean, we could do it like that too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just bring the boss here, and then blue just always goes first every time. We could do that.
Yeah.
But there will what I'm talking about. That does happen later in the fight, where it's like red has to go on the outside or whatever. But I guess we'll get there. But I guess they do it this way for this one because it's not that bad, and it's like you get more damage that way or something. But all right. So I guess we're gonna line up. We're gonna line up on the conveyor belt like really close here, and then the second the beams end, blue's gonna go, and then the boss will go, and then red's following the boss. Okay.
Are we dropping consumes now?
Yeah, let's do it.
I do see a lot of like blue and Dratnos' video like walking over this conveyor belt to get there though, so it looks like you'll be like in range. You can just kind of like follow him in here, and then red follows him like up here. I'm not marked. I should mark myself.
Nah, you're cap. Zach, you're capping.
What do you mean I'm capping?
The only blue person that walks through the middle, like the blue tank is standing here with the boss, and blue melee is right here, and then the only blue person that walks through the middle is the tank, and then the tank walks through, and then everyone else goes through the side, like through either this thing or this thing over here. It's like only the tank, because Dratnos is the tank, and he's the one who walks through. But if you look, the only other people that are walking with him are pets, and then everyone else backs off and goes through this thing.
Oh, all right. Well, I fucking saw the pets.
Oh, ads.
Yeah, I saw the pets too. But
how the fuck are we?
Fuck? What the?
Okay.
They're on Royal.
What?
Roy, you dumb rat.
I've been first of all, I got summoned.
Yo, you accepted the summon wrong. Like, come on.
They're not. I actually hate you, brother.
All right.
Jesus. Ollie took a bathroom break and pulled it all.
He was peeing his character was all right.
All right. Does anyone? My CDs are 50 seconds. Anyone got longer than that?
Minute 20.
You pop
CDs? Y'all pop CDs on the God damn, bro.
I mean, it doesn't matter. it's just we're just doing the pool to do it, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
Matters.
Good news, if you need to repair, you can just walk outside now.
Or poll. We're just doing normal poll. CDs don't even matter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop.
Just play the mechanics. Inside. Do it right.
Red on blue side, red on blue side.
Gotta be going to the right side. There's no shot. We can't figure out what side to be on. Okay. Pop him.
You gotta be quick.
Somebody was on a blue on red side because I got popped and then I got hit.
There was.
Okay. I went to the red side.
Listen, we're gonna stop lusting on pole if you guys can't fucking like look away from your rotation for 1 second to go to the correct side. Like, this is ridiculous. Go to your fucking side. This is like this is arguably the easiest mechanic in the whole fight. Like the start of the fight, so you get assigned your color.
Pretty much the only difference is like just doing these bombs in these colors and that's it. Like
Go
that's
Mugi
just
mode.
Do the rest.
I mean, it gets fucking crazy later, but we have definitely not gotten to any of the hard parts yet. I'm telling you guys, this is the easiest part of the fight. Like, we should be able to.
We're cooked. This is the easiest part. We're fucked.
Go to your freaking sides. It is always gonna be blue on this side and red on this side. Every time.
Can you call it for us? Can you say where?
Why'd you bring it down there?
If you call each individual person.
Oh, I was looking the wrong way.
Yeah, can you tell me what color I am?
List out 10 people. All right, you're blue. The other 10 people are red.
I'm gonna make a quick UI change.
Tell me when. Yeah. Judge was saying that there's a weak aura apparently, or you can like change one of the options to make it only notify you if you get your color changed. Probably.
You think we're gonna believe Judge? He hasn't even killed it. The dude sucks.
True.
Like, yeah, like, let's get it like advice from someone that's killed the boss.
Yeah, like Lamsey.
Right. You good, Troll?
Yeah. Fuck Judge.
One more change.
This boss.
This is relevant to the raid, I swear.
I'll take this over Sticks any day.
Yeah, me too. I will take this any day.
I don't have to hear Zach like, damn it, I ran into someone. Oh, damn it, I ran into
someone. Figure this out later.
Dude,
what the fuck are you talking about?
If you guys could just like stop pulling bombs into me
5,
when
4,
I'm rolling this ball.
2,
Who took my little tiles?
I got research to develop.
Dude, I'd like you guys to try that fucking fight and take one time.
If I first shot it, how much are you gonna pay me?
Blue on red
I
side.
feel like 3 pools and like
Okay.
I asked if people were colorblind.
Coming to. You see the mark? More than that, come on. We're gonna start moving for these the beams here. I'm moving. Watch out for that blue guy back. Okay. So when this is over, blue's going around the back, and once the tank passes through, like only after the tank. We should be on that side, on that side, yeah. Further. We can't be on the left.
I can't bring them any further without shooting people.
We gotta start popping.
Alright.
Yankees are all gonna blow up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Guys. Yeah, we gotta be fucking quick. This, I don't know what we need to do, but the boss has to be directly in the center. Or actually, it doesn't even have to be, but the pixel stacks have to be like perfect, like here and here.
What might help
like that.
for prog in this fight is just not damaging and literally just doing like this dance to like know where we're going and like memorize like where we're going. Yeah, just no one should be hitting the fucking boss.
Also, like where you want us to be, people are dropping fucking drills there. Like where you wanted blue to be, there's a whole line of drills.
Where? Like here?
You said there was drills like right here, bro. So like.
On this side?
We were dropping them out here.
Also,
Like,
go look at it. There's a bunch like just lined right here.
I mean, they might have just not got on in time, but basically, like they should be moving here, and then if you're eligible for drills, the range need to be moving out and like drop. The first one should be dropped on the conveyor belt. You cannot drop the first one in the group. So you drop the first one as a group on the conveyor belt behind the group, and then it should move you, and then you guys should all drop the second one like here, and then after the second one spawns, you're walking forward and you're dropping the third one right here, and then after you drop that one, you're rejoining your group. It's just like a little square movement.
Is there a reason you don't drop all 3 on the belt?
Yeah, because so like later in the fight, there's going to be like gigantic purple beams that go from like here to here, and like here to here. So it's like yeah, it's like you like literally have just this like little space here. So it's like you have to do like this little movement here, otherwise you like can't do anything.
Okay.
Like I said, it's not super important now, but it will be very important later. So it's like you might as well practice it now. Is all I'm saying.
You might want to start selling like blue left, red right, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, like guys.
It tells you on the weekend already.
I didn't hit nobody though. I didn't touch a single person on that one. I was on the out.
I got research to develop.
I literally was running around and someone hit me.
Oh, you just disappeared. I didn't see anyone watch the
No. He was right. He was in the thing, like on our side.
Yeah, I know, but
Standing still and I was getting moved back.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
When the second one's over, when the boss is too far on this side. Like the boss should be.
I know. I'm trying, but I'm red, so I can't really get the correct clarity right now.
Okay, so red need to be on this, like right in front of the conveyor belt. Red should be all stacked up. So if you need clarity shift here, watch for the rockets, and then we're switching. Switch sides if you need to, otherwise stay where you are.
I appreciate the little singing voice.
Coming out, so like the far ones, you see them? Daylight and Girl Broken, you guys are way the fuck out there. You guys gotta be agnostic. Like, this is gonna be one of the harder pops in the fight. You gotta go.
We didn't bait on blue side. We did not bait on blue.
Wait, melee can shit. That's what melee can get drills?
No, there's just too many people dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck?
We need to have exactly 9 ranged alive throughout the entire fight.
I have a question.
When you
I got a question.
go into the poll, like whenever it says new polarity in the middle of your screen, it'll either be highlighted red or blue. Like the new will say red or blue, and like if it's blue, you know you're going to blue side. If new is highlighted red, you're going to red side.
Okay, so my question is, when we get these drills over here, and red's right here, can I just stand like right here with the drills, or do I need to go farther?
So this is going to be another situation of backing up, dropping one, the conveyor belt will move you, drop another.
Yeah, so this middle conveyor belt's fine then.
Yeah, the middle conveyor belt.
Okay, that was the question.
You guys should be using. Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool.
But like, you're not like walking over here and just like running around in circles, dropping.
No, I didn't know.
It took me a second to find that. Like, I was like looking at the icon. I'm like, is the mine there? Like, so I ended up getting it later, but like, it shouldn't be a problem on that because I can alter and just like double blink over there. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why the most mobile people are on that list. So, but you guys got to go fucking fast on that one because every time this shit happens,
Well, I did the cross. I just like stammered because I'm like, what the fuck? Why isn't it here? And I'm like looking at the map and I'm like, it's showing there, and then eventually.
That's not why we wiped it. Like I did it on that countdown and we lived a couple seconds after that.
No, I know that's because but the first one took like 10 seconds to go off.
Things were all right here too, as well too. Like the drill.
So I waited for the countdown. I went off.
Yeah,
I'm gonna time spiral there because I need it.
Well, I was first, and it took me a while to even get it started. So that's likely why we wiped it.
Also, we're not trying to find like things to like blame here. I'm just saying this is what needs to happen. It's like I'm just asking. Yeah. I'm just saying we're so early to Prague. Like no one should be like. The only people we can blame are people who can't find the right side.
The raid leader.
That's the only shit we can laugh at.
It was a raid lead fight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Research to develop.
What you've done is talk.
What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones.
be a little late.
This is
What?
You gotta be out of the group before that base timer goes away.
Oh, my bad again.
That's all range. All range have to be out of the group before the base timer finishes.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, the first one definitely.
Okay, so whoever popped first here did star, but I'm assigned a star.
No, I was star.
They told me I was star.
Maybe it re-changed after we like got locked, but it definitely told me as we were running up to like go to stars.
Can I be slightly off the pixel stack then, if it's gonna pick range every time, or?
Zach, you were star, but you were second bomb. It's supposed to be cat first.
For the very beginning royal, you can be behind the pixel stack at the start.
Okay.
But like as we go further in the fight, you're not gonna be able to do that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but like on the start, if you're just trying to get like less damage and shit, you're probably fine.
Cat did get assigned.
And that goes for all ranged. You guys could probably be like, if the pixel stack is like on here as a range, you could be like behind them ready to like bait the first drills, just so you don't have less movement. But like you have to be out of the pixel stack.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I could go earlier, not for the baiting of the drills earlier.
Also, when
just
hold on. Is that allowed or no?
Well, so I'm just saying for this first one during Lust, it's allowed. But like, you have to be in a straight line directly behind your group though. Like, you can't be out here. You can't be fucking like back on the conveyor belt. Like, directly behind the group, just so there's no noise, and the people who need to go out and do their things can do their things.
I have a quick question as well.
Just for this first one. Yeah.
The tank buster, is that a cast or is it not a cast?
What do you mean by cast? Like, are you saying
like you know the one you guys get out of the group?
Yeah.
Like is it a cast?
Well, you cast on us and then it explodes after like 5 seconds or something.
I know the explode part. What I'm saying, is it a cast? Like, can you taunt in the middle of it so the boss doesn't like jet off towards the person that has?
Yeah, that was.
Because
that was
like the boss is moving too much. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, that was my bad. I taunted late.
So I'm asking, like, it's like a lot of mechanics, like other tank mechanics. You taunt in the middle of the cast, but it'll still like go on the person that had aggro to begin with. So that way the boss isn't moving a fuck ton, because like melee are gonna run into each other. I promise you.
Yeah. Are you talking about the very first one here specifically? Like when we go from here to the middle of the room?
Just any. I'm just bringing it up in general. Like,
okay, because like when the boss moved, so I mean when the boss moved from like here to here for a split second, that was because I had to have aggro on that, like because we're having to swap stacks here of like, because there's the tank kit and like a stack that we're having advantage, and I had to pop my bomb. So there are times that like it might move like 2 seconds for long enough for where basically people can't chase the boss for like when we're going from here to here.
Okay.
I mean, we're still learning the like stack swap, like what we can do. Like, I don't know how many stacks we can take with using. I mean, obviously I have immunities, but like how many stacks we can take by using like just either like trinkets or baseline defensives.
I'm not even using any defensive trinkets right now.
Are you always moving the boss thing?
To the middle of the room? Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to. It doesn't matter what side you're on. I want you to have the boss, and I want you to be like, you see where I am right now? I can't ping, so just look at me.
Yeah, I see.
I want you to be standing like here, so that the boss is like standing here. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Yeah.
And then that way, when it's time to move, you can sprint over here to get the boss in the correct position, and then you can like go back to your spot. You know what I mean? Like like you should like you are way ahead of everybody. You should be able to like sprint over there real quick and like get it set up.
All right.
That's
yeah,
like
the only time,
and then melee can be like here and here and still be hitting it and shit. Like,
yeah, the only thing is, because if you are like where you're currently at, just like if you're pulling it back, just pick a side, just depending on which color you are. So that way, because I'm running the tank bomb out this direction.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Bomber Boy, if you get the drill and you have a pop on this first set, I don't think it's a huge deal. Just do not block off like this area. This is the only. This area here is like the only important part that we need to have completely open so we can move. Perfect. And obviously the pixel stacks. So like, if you're, let's say you're like red side and you have to pop triangle or some shit, like it should be fine to like go over there and like drop them like in random spots or whatever. Like it's not that big of a deal.
That's what I was thinking. But thank you for confirming.
You betcha. All right.
Are we having holograms again today?
No, I ate them all.
I want to see what happens if me and Cat get different colors and rescue each other. See if we blow up or if like the rescue still goes through.
It's not included.
Let's go. Inside right now. You got put them in the right spot, get them all the way in the right position. Also, the tank's going to be positioning every time, so Blue, you guys got to watch out. He might be red sometimes. So, all of it you need him in the middle of the tank. Yeah. Okay, so this conveyor belt's not moving.
Check out the big bang.
Didn't pop him.
Part of that is just like you gotta like we got everything's gotta be like instant. Like there's no.
That first one, I'm guessing I have to be like standing on the bomb when it's spawned, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the faster you get those going, the easier it is to make the time.
And like basically all of those people who are assigned on these should just be at them ready, right? Like they shouldn't be like DPSing and then going over to it.
Yeah.
I mean, they can be DPSing as long, but yeah, they should like be ready to pop it as soon as it's like ready to be popped. Yeah, they need to be like ready to go.
So, no joke, but would it actually be a bad idea just to go through the mechanics and not even DPS? Just like practice the dancing.
I mean, yeah, but like that's what everyone should be doing that right now. Like no one should be looking at their fucking parse and caring about their damage. Literally nobody should be doing that right now. Just fucking everyone should be focused on the dance. I mean, I'm not gonna like tell everybody to stop doing. Like, you know, some shit. Like, I can, like, heal myself from my damage, so it's, like, still some...
Right,
you know, there's
right.
some
Yeah,
value.
just, like...
But, like, yeah, everyone should be absolutely hard-focused on mechanics right now. No one should give a single fuck about their DPS numbers. No one's ever going to look at your arse on our 5th wipe of this boss. Like, no one's going to give a single shit, so, alright.
Look at our first kill.
Yes, but we're not... Like, we haven't gotten past, like, 75%, so that kill's not coming anytime soon, so don't worry about it.
Oh, that attitude. What if I crit?
Daylight. I don't need this, okay? I can barely talk right now. I don't
Follow the Amugi rule.
Alright, wait, Z, are you good?
We're waiting for Zia, right?
Yeah. Is she doing the kids thing? Putting the kids
Probably.
down
I think probably just early break.
Yeah.
A crazy idea. What if we kill this boss by doing mechanics and then we farm it and then we have more chances to parse and then people just look at the parses.
Oh man.
Oh my
God.
Listen, I don't know about y'all. I'm aiming for guild rank this season. We're trying to go from 1500 to 1k world, so that's what we're aiming for.
Yes,
sir. I'm fine killing this, getting a 1 parse, and never coming back. Like, just go ahead and put me down for that one. I don't ever want to kill this.
And one, you're gonna get a 90 parse on our 4th kill, and you're gonna like it. All right.
No, I don't want to. Just
you can't make me.
That's like oh yeah,
like, I'm gonna stop doing damage.
Yeah, I'll make sure I get the 1.
So are we trying to farm sticks, or are we trying to farm this for our 2nd vault slot? You know.
One arm.
I'm fine with like saving lockout after we kill this and sticks.
I mean, no shot though, because we need this trinket on healers.
There's literally no reason to ever.
I mean, you take it with.
Dude, they killed Gallywix with the heroic one. Y'all are fine.
I mean, yeah, but I'm
just
trying to
saying,
make it easier for y'all.
Literally, like once we kill one arm the first time, like there's no reason for us to ever extend like ever again. I don't think. Because like you can just skip straight to one arm like once you kill him the first time.
I don't know if that's true.
No, you have
to kill
kill
Muggsy.
Yeah.
Is it Muggsy? I think don't you have the skips for both?
Yeah, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can open it until you kill Muggsy.
Oh,
yeah, you kill Muggsy and then you get both skips.
Okay, well, once we kill Muggsy, there's no reason to extend.
So are we extending until we kill them? Is what you're saying?
No, we're just moving.
But also, once you
taking
kill
my union
Muggsy,
break,
we're like
Kirby?
1 or 2 weeks away from CE.
What?
I don't know if I mean, if it is 100 pulls, that would be like maybe 2 weeks of prog.
Man, what's
Dude, at
Scally
the
sitting
rate
at
we're
right
pulling,
now?
it's gonna be like a fucking month.
We're waiting for you, motherfucker.
Well, we took an
That's
early
why we
break
took our
because you
break. Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, I
Holy
just went
moly.
into BRB really quick when I was back with
You want to be like, damn, we ain't pulling.
We didn't know if it was gonna be like.
It took us 40 minutes. It took us 40 minutes to even pull the first pull.
Because we had this is a week auras and raid clan boss.
We have pulled
And we were a little
12. We have pulled 12 times. 12 times.
It's our first night. That's okay.
And it's been an hour
There's
and
been
a half.
There's been a lot of questions and stuff.
Fucking
Okay,
ask
also,
him
we
while
didn't
the
know-
full
we didn't
timer's up.
know-
You got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds to ask your question.
Bruh. We just did like a 20-minute like question session there. But we didn't know if it was gonna be like a putting my kids down break or like a potty break, so we just decided to do bio right now.
Well, ain't no way she complaining about the late start time when half of the questions were her.
I know. It's crazy.
We're not doing this. No
Damn.
shot.
Juan, why you gotta point that out? Shit.
I'm just saying, like, that why y'all starting late? Like, what? Hell
His
no.
hands, holy.
Fuck, Juan, you ain't supposed to fucking point that out. Sheesh.
Look, I was told I was an officer without a title. You know, you coming out my raid. You coming out my raid like that. You gotta chill.
I had 2 fucking questions, Juan. Thank you.
They
I've
were
been
long
quiet
as
for
fuck.
tonight.
They were long as fuck though. Paragraph questions.
Well, at least I fucking know my colors.
I haven't had an issue. I don't know. I even asked. I was trying to be nice, asking if people were colorblind. I was gonna be like, just stay out in the distance, and I'll tell you what color you are. Like, I was gonna help them out.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's like a week over for colorblind people, right? Like something that just says it out loud, like you're blue or something, over their head.
I mean, if
No, you don't think that's
you
don't.
have,
I'm
you
But
only
doesn't the
see
game- doesn't the
circle of
game have-
opposite color?
Doesn't the game have a colorblind feature?
Well, that's what. But I know. But for this boss, I'm wondering like if people were colorblind, like if it would like tell them above their head, like say like what is it, chat bubbles? Say like it would just spit out red or blue.
I can't fucking read either.
Damn, colorblind and can't read. I mean, just don't play the game at that point.
Well, I mean, the words themselves look the same. when you're colorblind.
But no, like for real, like the circle that you get, you only see the other people's circles that are the opposite color.
Yeah.
So it's just any circle you see, stay away from them. Is a way to.
Oh
do it.
yeah,
It's like
yeah. You're not wrong.
colorblind and dyslexic. Like this, just take this boss off. We'll find a sub.
Yeah, you only see your circle around your character, and then the opposite colors circles.
Of all the polarity bosses, like this is actually nice because like before it's always like see everything, and I'm like, oh, I don't care about my own people. Fuck my people.
Fuck my people.
Damn. Racism is really flowing through us in this boss.
Just like the Chappelle Show, Clayton Bigsby.
Oh no.
Have y'all ever watched that?
So we try and keep this
Sorry,
show
I w-
references to a minimum.
We didn't need to take. I was just gonna BRB because I was we were like having like 15-minute intermissions between each pool, so I was just gonna put my kid to bed really quick. I did. I was back.
No, we literally like we said we're ready to go, and then it was like, oh, Zia said BRB. I was like, all right, well, she.
I know, and then I came back
it was like 1
60
second after
seconds
you typed
later.
it too. Yeah, well, they we were sitting here. We're like, all right, well, we'll just do break now. Fuck it. It's like 10 minutes early. Oh, well. BRB for my 3-minute break.
When are we gonna rid of Bob's family?
Ooh, I should just make my dragon blue to fuck with everyone. Wait, did they just give us Ob this tier without even having to worry about his family?
You just do you do AOTC in your family skill, or do you guys raid Mythic?
Hey, Bree, do you have a Warlock?
Do I have a Warlock? No.
Hey, if you're looking for an alt to go work on a Warlock.
Why?
Because Demo is pumping.
Why are you always asking why? What happened to yes sir, no sir?
Because I'm not
what
level.
happened to that?
Okay, if you want to pay for my level 70 boost and then the boost to 80, sure, go for it. But I'm not leveling a Warlock. I hate leveling. I will not.
You wanna? Fine. You play DK, Show will play Warlock. Simple.
I mean, same fucking thing. You want to pay for it for me to level a character? Sure, go for it. But I'm not leveling another character.
But what if you just leveled it?
Nope, I'm good.
There's a big leveling thing next week.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
20%.
Out of everything in this game, out of
That's 20 more
everything,
percent.
out of everything in this game, leveling is the thing I hate the most.
But imagine if you just did like
Wait,
5
what do I have
dungeons.
to, what do I have to do? I just have to
you're done.
boost. I just have to get the Warlock to 70.
You have to boost me to 70 and then pay for like the gold or whatever for them to carry me from 70 to 80. You want to do that? Sure, I'll fucking level and gear a Warlock.
Isn't that just time walking?
You just
imagine
said
not wanting to do time
Furrow.
walking during a bonus XP event.
No.
Hey, isn't it just that?
Look, I leveled.
Can't you just like?
I leveled 6 characters to level 80 in the 2-day early access. I'm good.
Hey,
I'm good
no
on
one,
leveling.
No one asked you to do it. No one asked you to do that though. You did that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. No.
Look,
So like
I
we
shot
get a certain
myself
amount
in
of
the foot.
charges on like what we asked you to level.
She's like, look, I shot myself in the dick, okay?
It's like,
and
I
I'll be
leveled a holy
damned
paladin.
if I let you.
Shoot me again.
No,
Yeah.
so doesn't that mean you get 25% additional XP now?
Yo, just don't play Warlock,
Yes.
dude. I played with additional lock and that.
Then
motherfucker
20 more
sucked.
next week,
Luigi,
and
jump
then
in there
another
again.
20 after the potions. That's huge.
Dude, I played with the demo lock the other day that fucking absolutely demolished the meter screen.
No, yeah, Demo locks pump. We ran some type of dungeon with one, and he absolutely fried Royal and Tactus on the DPS shards.
That's not hard to beat Connor though. It's good and hard to beat.
Left them in the dust.
Real question: did he lose to Tactics? That's real question.
I don't remember. I just know that Warlock was insane.
Was it Waluigi? That guy's pretty good.
No, I don't know who it was. I don't think Waluigi does keys.
The reason I was asking is because the Warlock is what you play over the Boomkin. If you take a Resto Druid.
Why are we taking a Resto Druid?
I was just looking at the MDI comps.
Oh yeah. 21s. Are they running Demo? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. Daylight, Zach, Ryan, and
I'm ready. Sorry.
Is my boy Banster the only hunter that's right now in MDI?
Toads just spawned.
Is that the one on Squish Vegan's team or something?
It's the great push this time around, right?
Yeah, they merged. It's Great Push. I mean, like MDI is. Great
Well, right, yeah. Well, they do like the quick runs, and then they
it's
alternate
MDI.
it.
MDI is the name, and then it's the Great Push format.
Well, mode just ran the Boomkin and the Druid when they did the 21.
The Boomkin and the Druid.
The Boomkin and the Druid.
Like what? That's the same shit, motherfucker.
They played Resto Druid and Boomkin.
Alright. Way to fix yourself there, idiot.
Well, they got like
But-
fun character ban stuff
But
too. so,
Andy's team has been running the Demo Warlock instead of
Are
the
they
Boomkin.
not even? Isn't second place Echo though? What's Echo doing? Just regular Metacomp?
Echo hasn't done a 21 yet.
Oh shit. Shitters.
Are they actually doing them right now?
Echo did a 20.
Yeah, they're doing
with
the
just
time
straight
trials.
Metacomp.
The time trials is right now. They had the fastest. They had the fastest 20 by a minute.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because mode mode did 21. They did 21 twice.
Wait, what 21s have they done?
DFC.
Well, it's only Dark Flame, Cleft, and Priory. But
It's probably DFC.
DFC and Priory? Damn.
Where are you watching? Where are you watching the time trials at?
Bomber, you actually have next Thursday?
I'm just looking at the runs.
They're not streaming it. You just look at the runs on Raider.io.
Got it.
Is
I don't
like
think Priory's
you'll
bad
know this
after they
weekend if you're
buff
out,
the
or
timer.
it's a sitch.
Juan's here next Thursday.
For me?
Let him
Oh,
say
it's
he's not.
it's the NFL draft.
Oh, I'm talking about
He'll be on his anniversary trip Thursday.
Don't worry, we can have Royal 1500.
Oh, so you'll be like for sure out there.
For sure on Thursday. Yeah.
Is it for the NFL draft also?
Okay.
You know, so funny enough, I'm actually going to be up
So there's
near
one
the NFL
team
draft.
that's running a
That's fucking sick.
block.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into
next Thursday.
So you're gonna be up in Green Bay?
Feast after this.
Technically, it's like right by it, whatever that really pretty place is called.
Canada.
Wait, did
If
Holy and
it's
Method
LOL.
combine?
He said pretty, not shitty. Daylight. I know they rhyme, but like it's two different places, dude.
Yeah, we're hosting the
You wanna talk
NFL
about
draft
later or
in Canada. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we
next
can
week.
talk about it later.
No, I got tacos at home, dog.
What the fuck, man?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Research to develop.
Did I hit you guys at?
No, somebody was
My bad.
Bro, Volker didn't.
Oh my god, that was so funny. I just saw him get ping ponged and then he just slid off.
Is there,
I just watched him slide behind us. I was like, where is he going?
I did
all
not. I did not get assigned a bomb on that first set. Just so you guys know. I don't know if that's bad or not, but
It's no, there'll be times where you guys are all on the same side or whatever. So like there will be times
Okay.
where you don't get it.
Yeah, I just
you're,
wanted
like,
to make
fourth
sure.
on the list there. So I think mine might have updated when somebody like died or something, but it said it was Loco was supposed to be.
It was Graboker.
It was
Oh,
Volker.
okay.
What?
No, he's just looking at the details meter.
Literally on my screen, I did not have a assigned bomb.
You were the fourth.
Do you have the map? Is the map working?
The map is working. It just shows the same 4 people every single time in the first one.
Are you
Okay,
one of
literally,
the
one second. Let me turn on my thing. I'll clip it for you.
Okay, yeah. Or just stream this poll or something. Let me see.
It's showing Morzin, Sig, and it's the only 2 people I see. But every single time we pull the boss, it's showing the same people.
Wait, did you show it, or are you saying it's gonna? Okay.
I'll stream. I just opened up my clipping thing, and if it happens again, I'll clip it. But
Here we go.
Last time you
5, 4, 3,
I just sent the
2,
note again.
1.
Research to develop. What if I do this?
Soul Sig Zia Barber Boy.
Okay.
No, it's not.
It is not right.
You can see it. Look at my screen. Look at my screen. Look at my screen.
It's
Oh, it's not.
Do you have the note turned on?
Hey, that's another thing. Like, the note has not been showing on it. But what is the note gonna do with the weak order pack?
It needs to read that to the side.
/VIP/IT
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%.
So that should fix it. So I see Zach, Thatchus, Cat, Aquas.
Yep.
Zach's correct, but the first one is. Oh, maybe because I uploaded the note. I mean, if my shit's fucked, like my shit's fucked. I just want to make sure that
Everybody has to have MRT open.
And no,
Okay, I don't have it open. I just have it enabled.
Okay, I mean, I'll keep my team open. I'll vocalize what I see.
Reject Dale, you guys gotta go fast. You gotta go right away.
Blue is on red.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, we had
I got
blue
pink
polarities from red to blue.
That was a polarity swap. We were all just talking, you know, so.
Blue was on red.
I mean, that's my bad for
I got
talking.
ping
I'm just
pong over there.
trying to communicate what the fuck's going on. I just don't want to fuck up.
So
I'm gonna keep the stream open and I'm gonna vocalize what I see again next poll. See if it's correct, because the first set was fucked.
Did you open up your note midstream though?
Yeah.
Is anybody else having issues with that? Like,
or if you want to not actually see the note.
I mean, I'm not looking at that side of my screen anyway. As much as you guys want to meme about the details, I'm not. As long as it's not fucked up, I don't care.
I was just saying you can't hide it if.
You can have the no enabled and it'll still talk to you when the pop stuff, and you can just have it like not on your screen. Like I have it.
I'm not looking at the top left of my screen, so it should be fine. I'm gonna vocalize what I see this poll, and then if it's right, then I'll.
Are we dropping feast?
Yeah.
Was that our
wait, we
best
can,
poll yet?
okay,
Yeah, that was like our best poll.
I was only memeing about you being in the bars because you were like standing completely still while the mechanics were coming.
Yeah,
out.
the first couple polls, 100%, no qualms.
That's the only thing I was talking about. I'm not. Yeah, you're good. All right, let's do it. Eat the feast. Got 50
So
seconds.
why did I get ricocheted off to the other side of the fucking map there?
Because the polarity swapped and some people were not paying attention and did not move, and then they terroristed their group and just blew everybody up.
2, 1.
This one is not my.
They might have got swapped.
So I was on blitz constantly.
Joel, Sig, Morgan, long way.
Didn't see that coming.
I know. But you had the right people when everybody was along with it.
I didn't need. Yeah, I wasn't doing it.
I see it that you have the right people, but they're just going the wrong way.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to. Yeah, that's your job.
No, I'm like looking at your screen and they're in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Oh, they are?
Yeah, you have the right people. But they're in the wrong spot.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate.
It should be Dash 1, Practice 2, Waluigi.
Yeah, I see that now. I said it the wrong way. I just saw. I was just reading it.
So see, like your 4 says Zia, but it should say Waluigi.
You can see my notes open.
Check out the big bang.
Okay, I'll double check after this. My bad. I guess I attempted to update before, but my fault.
Hey, colors are switching. If you are switching, you gotta move. Right now.
Move, Provoker, move!
What the fuck killed me?
Wrong polarity stuff on the bomb.
So Pyro Party Pack, what the fuck is that? That smashed my ass.
Can I take that gate there, or leave it later?
Definitely need it later.
So I have a question because I haven't like gotten like a color thing really yet, or like a real chance to do it. Does it give you like a countdown for like when to pop your miner or something? Like when you get it?
Yes.
It'll tell you what marker and it'll say when.
Yeah, I mean it'll say like 1 or 2. I get that, but like, can you go like immediately after they like pop it, or do you have to wait a second, or like?
So the timer, it'll like it estimates when it's your time to go, and like it'll be at basically 2 until they pop their mine, and it'll count down to 0 when it's your turn.
Okay.
But don't try to time it perfectly. But you know what I mean. Like when it hits 0, go after it hits 0.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
When the polarities are about to shift, do we all drop polarity?
No, it'll.
Yeah. So like I have a
there's a
like,
grace
if
period.
it's telling me I'm gonna change, I can just move the spot alter it.
Yes.
You get like a 3-second grace period.
There's a repair hammer down. I was almost out.
Yeah, so you can literally walk.
Just walk outside and repair.
So that pull specifically, I got the 3rd bomb, which was X. I was on blue side, and at the same time I had drills.
Yep.
Where am I putting the drills?
Just
I mean, it's fine. We just. I mean, I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, because I put like a drill.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that,
You
like
put
on
them-
that
you
3rd
put
one,
them
I'm pretty sure that was my fault. Like I grabbed cross, and I'm pretty sure it was the wrong color.
If that happens, we just walk around it. Like the
Okay.
drills, as long as there's space between them, we can walk. Like I walked around them, it was fine.
Especially over.
If that happens again, I'll
not on this
definitely
side.
try to. Yeah, I'll try to make sure there is on the outside as best I can.
I think those will go away.
Can someone link me
Part
the
of
Liberation of
party.
Icarus? Undermine. I just deleted it because I'm just gonna reinstall it.
Sweet.
Thank you.
That's gonna take like 6 hours to load.
Yeah, I'd
It's not.
recommend doing that.
It's not.
All three of them are linked in the week or
I only
so
see 2.
as well.
Oh no, no. I don't know. I tried to update. I just don't want to keep running into the same issue. Sorry. My bad. I don't know. It was working like I got.
No, you're good, man. It's week or suck ass, and don't worry about it.
I just like I got my bomb pop a couple polls ago, and like I think I did it on time, and I don't want to continue to run into this fucking issue.
Yeah, just make sure you feel bad about it.
I really don't care what you think. I want
Yeah,
to
so I'm not saying feel bad. I'm not saying care what I think. I'm saying feel bad.
I only say
you're
that
wasting
because
your
I
time.
secretly do. I secretly do.
Okay.
I just want you to say my name.
I just want you to know I cry about it after raid when
You
everyone.
know, me and Juan used to be friends, and then now I'm not a purple guy anymore. Now we're not. I hope he never gets that fucking Muggsy weapon ever.
You literally joined like 2 of my nemesis. You joined a mute. Who
Yeah,
never
you joined
talks,
a cat.
and then you joined
You're
Uwooks,
the
who had
one who
muted.
suggested it to
who
me. You're
I-
like, hey man, having 2 Havocs is troll. You should like get off my roll so I get the Muggsy weapon.
I mean, true. It worked, right? There you go.
Yeah, having two druids is kind of troll. You should get the fuck off my spec.
Yeah, get the fuck away from him.
Okay, I just reinstalled all 3 of them. I should be good if I'm ready to do this too.
Damn, that really does work. Holy shit.
See, told you.
Nice.
They expected me to be like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, nah, fuck.
At least they invite you to keys, yeah. So don't worry about it.
We invited you to.
They just use you for your resilient 14s, so they boost themselves.
Very true.
Damn, face.
Man, imagine
Hey,
getting him out of the
did you
keys.
figure out how to do your week orders yet, Ron?
At least I don't have trouble.
I just explained that I reinstalled all of them.
Alright.
At least I don't have trouble getting invited to 15s, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, you just use somebody else for their 14s and then.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man, wait! I'm actually learning fire though. Like my Frostfire Fire Mage is actually nuts. Just watch out.
But I thought it was the Arcane Dream.
Man, I can play all 3. I spin a wheel every key I do.
That shit's actually fun.
Alright, let's go.
Please save us
Aqua, you here?
Your arcane is fucking not the cleanest, but it is what it is.
Alright, we're going.
Yeah, sorry, my mage is 649.
I'm sorry. I mean, have you figured out which color is which yet, bud? Just making sure before we start jumping off royal.
Stick healing, brother. Stick healing.
4.
Dude, Rose my best friend, bro. Fuck off.
I'm just saying before we start doing that, you might want to figure out colors.
Yeah, I was thinking you were not.
This is exactly how I'm operates.
I'm top 4.
Yes, go ahead.
2, 1. Yes.
Exactly. I think you need to go the other way because we're all running it.
If I go the other way, though, I cannot get that.
You need to be back in the right.
I mean, I see them doing the same shit for this one, where they're running this way. I just went that one specifically. I just ran like.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you get further, it's fine. But that was like,
But that one I just fucking feel like.
Like you see, right?
Yep.
It's gonna be polarity swap here, and then the third set of mines are coming out. The people who don't match this one. So switch polarity if you need to, and then you can already see who's going far. It's both mages. They just like having no lines.
I'm coming back.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Oh shit!
Who's on our side?
I did it, honestly, I think what happened. I think what happened.
I just called it out in case. I know you said you haven't done it.
See, like, these drills,
Yeah,
these
no, I
drills that are
appreciate
not on
it.
the conveyor belt right there, that'll wipe us every single time. Like, we
Well,
gotta use
that
three
one's
recourse
supposed to go there. That's
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
that was,
this one's good. This one is not good.
What'll happen if I do
Just
this?
walk back onto the thing as a group.
Hold it right
So, who didn't
Just
figure out the color
die.
there?
All I know is that I started getting ping pong like a motherfucker there.
Can't talk shit on me no more, boys. I got my color figured out.
I just wanted to verify that
Reject, like,
He's like, I figured
ace
Lynn right out.
you came
Fucking
back and
can't
just
talk
used
shit
your
on
red
me,
team.
bitch.
Yeah, fuck Tactus. That's all I gotta say.
Seriously.
I figured it out. Red and blue, bitches. Get wrecked.
Dude, I'm out here usually fucking when I hear propping Tactus up. Tactus out here just tearing me down, bro.
Welcome to Tactus
Yeah.
game,
Why do
baby.
you're the only one pushing the stack
Yeah,
on that?
Look, I too once got fooled my first season. I let me tell you, I too took his side, and he was like, "You fucked that Quan fucked it up." I was like, "Whoa."
So, Reject, are you saying you wanted to confirm something? Or?
No, I was just playing around. I was confirming that the ping pong
4,
works.
3,
Oh, yeah.
2, 1.
I should have known it was a fucking mage.
What'll happen if I do this?
Soap skull.
Taking out your bones. Didn't see that coming.
Why is there blue on the red side?
They're doing bombs. They're always gonna be.
The bomb. You gotta get that last one to take out. It'll always be the
So wrong.
Did it Angry. Get in trouble for making bad calls?
You're wasting these points.
The kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis.
Stand where you're supposed to stand regardless of where the boss is. Drills are in 3. Make sure you're paying attention to where you're going. Watch out for rockets. I'll be looking for rockets. Can you play the swap right after? So swap polarity right now. And then maybe it's where you go. Drills are in 3 seconds. James, be ready. Pay attention.
It's me. That was my bad. I should already, since I didn't get a drill yet, that entire like 90-second segment, I should know.
Yeah, it'll say
I'll be
no drill.
Yeah, it'll tell you if you're not
Polarity change.
Yeah.
red in front of the boss, blue behind on the gate.
Yeah, so so there's gonna be a polarity change there. Oh no, wait, was there a polarity change?
I'll say
So there's gonna be a polarity change. Red is standing here on the gate, and blue's gonna be standing in front of the boss. Basically, red is taking the gate at the timer to dodge it, and then blue, you guys are just beating the knockback, and you're just trying to like land like over here, basically. While you're knocking them off.
The kill rate 20%.
Where's
Red takes the gate.
Yeah, red
takes the gate. So red picks us back on gate, and then boss should be like kind of on like here on circle, and like blue are standing like in front of circle. Like so, think back to Queen. How when we killed the ad, you kind of had to like position yourself to get knocked back. It's the same thing, except you're using the boss instead of that ad.
So
like
when he's over here, how are we splitting like each other, like with like a conveyor belt and everything being electrocuted?
So I think red's gonna be on this side, and then blue's on that side.
Okay.
Because like red should take the gate to here.
Yes.
And then like blue
We have someone with a
blue
res-
range
Blue
should
gets
stay
knocked to
here,
there.
and then blue
Yeah.
melee should go to this side. Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't the gate like stopping right here though?
Yeah.
Or they just gate and then hop. They don't
Yeah,
take. They don't die.
take one step. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if that if it like took too much damage or something.
I think it's okay. Well, I guess we'll see.
This boss is actually pretty fun.
We got a healer.
You're fun.
Here we go.
Yep.
Thank you.
Somebody have a hammer?
See, I used to think Tactus was fun, but now I don't.
Oh,
Tactus is a blast.
Game, baby.
Somebody have the auction house.
All right.
Go outside real quick.
We can't.
What do you need,
Welcome,
Zach?
welcome to Tactus Gang.
I need a
Tactus
gateway
Gang
control
cometh and Tactus
Dude,
Gang.
do you have your
will
interact key binded?
Put it this way, Formash was also.
If you
Tactus
have your
Gang.
my interact key binded,
You could be
F.
next.
You can just hit your interact key if it's binded. Mine's F, so you don't need the gateway control chart if you just hit the key bind.
Let me know when you're good.
If I'm being honest, I'd rather just use the shard.
Okay. I mean, I don't have one, but I mean, like if you just hit your interact key bind, like how you kick the balls on the load, that same button.
I physically clicked it.
That's awful.
Yeah, everybody needs either
I don't do that mechanic.
Everybody needs either the gateway control shard to use this, or they need to have the keybind bound. You're never gonna do this by clicking it. It will never work. You have to use the button. I'm telling you. Don't fucking. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, speak up and we'll help you now. It's better to speak up now than in 50 polls when you're still fucking it up.
I speak about 49 polls.
Speak up about what? Sorry, say that again.
I'm just saying you need a keybind or a gateway control shard on your bar to do this. You will not be able to game it and just click it. You have to use it. It's not consistent enough to click it. Okay, so I assume everybody has that set up then.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry, so did we cover that that part we rotate our side?
I haven't.
After the polarity switch, we like rotate vertical instead of horizontal. There.
Yeah, let me take a look at the video, make sure we're doing everything right after that.
It's just. Yeah, like
Red goes.
Red states next to the gate, and then blue is just
Blue
like
is
right
on
here,
that.
right?
Yeah. So it's just we're not doing horizontal anymore. We rotate vertical.
Yeah, I found a sick visual guide on Wowhead, and I just posted it in raid text too. If you just like to see it all at once.
Also, I think blue on that first intermission is just kind of screwed over if you're melee, since you don't really have a way to hit the boss if you're landing on the middle conveyor.
Yeah, just respect the mechanics. Like, just
Blue can stand like right.
Well, I mean, during intermission, boss is like right here. And we're aiming for blue.
Yeah, but we were just talking about that, and it's like so melee just goes here and red goes here.
Oh.
Like,
Yep.
Oh, my bad.
Wake up.
I don't know if this is gonna show what I want, but like this is from Dreno's video. It's kind of hard to see, but I just posted it. But like, look, the red group is like on top of the gate down there, where that one circle is. That's Dreno, so you can't see the other red circles. But they're all standing directly on top of the gate, and you can see all of blue is like stacked up to be knocked back. Like they're standing like here, and they're all aiming to be knocked over here.
So the gate needs to go up one then.
Yeah, the gate's kind of like up here, like.
Oh.
God damn! Do you remember this game didn't have pings? Fucking crazy.
If you look, the gate's under his weak aura. It's in the right spot. Because you want to give the way to get knocked back. Because you try to hit it right as the cast goes off. So if you get knocked back, you don't want to get knocked away from it.
Yeah. So like, if you basically you want to stand here, and then when the knockback starts, you're spamming the button, and then you're like, it's like I get knocked, and as I get knocked into it, I press the button, and it takes me. So like, if the boss is on circle, we're gonna have blue here, and then we're gonna have red here, and then like wait for the knock to happen, and then you're pressing your keybind to hit this thing.
Are both pillars hitting at the same time?
Only red is hitting the gate. Blue is getting actually knocked, and we're like living. We're just aiming. Like think of like the queen knockback when we killed the queen.
I just have to see it. I just have to see it.
Yeah, you see the picture?
I was gonna ask that, but I'm glad you're going over it right now.
Look at the picture I posted in raid text. See what I'm saying?
So is the knock based on where I'm facing?
Yeah, so like remember when we killed Queen and it was like you had to kind of line up like against the ad, like the ad, you'd have the ad behind you and you want to like line up so you get knocked up onto the platform.
Okay.
Like if you were off to the side, it like knocks you to the side and you die.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like the same type thing. You gotta aim like where you're gonna be going. You're trying to aim so you're like landing somewhere you can live, basically.
Okay.
You have to face that direction. Sorry, I missed that.
Like you're facing the opposite direction.
That way, but it's probably easier to face that direction if I had to guess.
Right.
It's,
so
it's
like
radially
if I'm
from
trying to
the.
get if I'm blue and I'm trying to get knocked to skull,
Yeah.
am I looking at skull or am I
I mean,
looking
I
at
will be
circle
until I'm
and my
like
back
super
is going to
comfortable with
skull?
it. I will be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, the looking part is
I
not
had my
required.
back. I had my back towards it, and it still launched me in that direction.
Yeah. You don't have to, but until I'm used to it, I think it's until everyone's used to it. You should just be like aiming fully aiming until you,
You just
get it down,
face
basically.
the direction. Got it. Okay. Perfect. I just didn't know if it affected which way you get launched. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it does. But, all right. Okay. Everyone got it?
Probably
Everyone know what I'm
just
talking about? Does everyone not understand what we're doing here for this movement? It's okay to speak up. If you were not listening, it's okay. But we just need to make sure everyone knows.
Man, you know Tactus wasn't listening.
Yeah. It's all right.
Red takes the gate, blue gets knocked back here, red stands here, blue stands there. Like he said that like right at the start, dog. Like he said it like at the start. I mean, I haven't been paying attention, but assuming that's what you were talking about, it's
4,
like...
3,
No, we changed everything.
2,
Oh.
1.
Blue's getting knocked. Blue's taking gate now, idiot.
Wait, we're not taking the boss on the electrified side anymore?
Okay, my thing is showing like my. Can you see my stream?
Please look.
The map is there.
Drill on red side.
Yeah.
That's a new thing. Let's try a little experiment. I call that the free noise.
Possible just large
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill
But
rate 20%.
it worked. I guess they in reinstalled it. I don't.
Whoops, bad bag. Check out the big bang.
Watch out for that.
Posted to my success.
And then ready for going far. Waluigi and Pezzu out there. Alright.
So,
Didn't see that coming. Shaking out your bones.
Oh shit, Frills.
What? I got knocked back.
So, what the fuck is like? Don't chase the boss. If the boss shouldn't be moving. But when you guys step up, it knocks all the other people.
Well, the boss, I will say the boss might move a hair there, just because currently that is my aggro there, and so I can't just like fucking, what is it, the standstill DK ability, whatever the fuck it's called, and so like if I'm like just holding W key to back up.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna see when the boss moves due to like tank swaps, right? So I would say just like let the boss settle. It's gonna happen at the same time. So if it's like a step forward back, just let the boss settle and then.
Are we supposed
And
to
then
have
knock each
drills?
other off.
Are we supposed to have drills in this middle area during that time? Just so we know.
What do you mean? Which middle?
As we're like, is there drill supposed to be like all up right here during that time where we just wiped as we were like gonna get knocked and take gates? There was drills all on this line.
On this conveyor belt?
Yes.
I'm
on this conveyor belt.
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure
we will.
that set is not. Yeah, I think that's like that. Yeah, I think they will be putting them there.
Okay.
They should
but
maybe
they should be gone by the time
side
they
of it,
take the
though.
knock. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe.
Like as opposed to like.
I'm just asking because there was drills. I was like, if we get knocked,
Yeah.
you're gonna get knocked
so
into him.
if the boss is the boss like right here?
No, the boss was right here, bro.
No, yeah.
The boss
No,
will
I'm
be
saying,
on
like,
this.
where. Yeah, not there, but like that. This is the square the boss is supposed to be in, right?
No, okay.
That's my rails.
Wait,
Yeah, so drills should be like this way.
Yeah,
If they're like up here, then it will be a
gone.
problem.
They're gone. They're gone by the time it goes off. So like, just do it normally. So like, go back, do your like drop one here, drop one here, drop one here. They will go away before the gate happens.
Okay. It's just like the problem we're having. I didn't get knocked there, but other people did. Is that they're so close to us, people are getting pulled and fighting against it, and then running into the opposite polarity. because they don't want to get stunned by the drills that are so fucking close. So they're like inching towards the boss more and then hitting the opposite polarity.
Like,
yeah.
I was
Also,
right here,
some people are not
right
moving
here, and
like
I
quick
got hit,
enough.
and I was standing right here. Like, I don't.
Like, I'm seeing the pixel stack like here and like drills being like here and here. Like that, it's never like it needs to be on the conveyor belt. There shouldn't be any like this should all be clean here. We need that
Quick
space.
question on the pixel stack thing.
Mhm.
What? So obviously we do pixel stack and then we bait the drills. What's the pixel stack providing rather than just baiting the drills, like right away?
I mean, it's just so it's less important earlier in the fight, but like later in the fight, the beams will all be way bigger and we'll have way less room to just maneuver with, and it's going to be exactly the same. It's just going to be like less space to work with then compared to now.
Okay.
So it is like it's less important now, but it's also like it just makes it easier to maneuver for the people that have to do maneuvering. Because like if we're all spread out and shit,
people have to go run the bombs
and
across the plate.
drills and all that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get it. Listen, we're basically halfway there. 62%. It's easy.
Oh my god.
Boss is so fucking free,
5,
dude.
4,
You die at
3,
any time.
2.
I got research to develop.
I want to say rip that one this way. Somebody get on spot right now.
Oh my god.
Alice.
Didn't see that coming.
This drills are
Yeah, Jesus
getting
Christ.
a little old.
They're the color on our side and terrible drills.
I mean, I came over to pop X. My fucking thing, like my weak order is telling me pop X in this time, but my graph is just not showing it.
Yeah, I don't know why your map's not working, but that
It's
was
fucking, like,
that was right. Here, wait. I'll do what we go after this.
I'm looking at it, but like when I have the overview open, it shows it. When I go to flip flopper, like when I go to, oh my god, flip blaster.
I think you, wait, did you click on it? I'm pretty sure you went into Flip Blaster over to the map and you pressed the load, and you needed to press the load on the whole folder. I think that's what you did.
But look.
No, yeah, but go up.
Go up level.
One. Yeah, and now go to low. And now uncheck it.
Oh,
check it,
wait,
check
wait.
it and then uncheck it.
Didn't see that
And then
coming.
uncheck it.
But then I go back here and it doesn't work.
It should work.
It doesn't show you on that preview.
Okay, so, but in my head, nothing changes. Okay, I mean, we'll see.
No, I saw
the only
it.
reason
I
I
saw
would go
it.
pop that
I saw
bomb
it.
because the thing in the middle of my train was training me to
You
go fucking
didn't
do
do.
it.
Yeah, you were supposed to pop there. That was correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with what the drills they're complaining about are the ones that didn't fucking leave the group at all.
I wasn't talking about the drills at all. I'm irritated because I can't fucking see it.
It was telling you the right thing, so your map is just not working, but it was telling you the right thing. That was the right time to pop for you. So
on
don't
the
worry about that.
Yeah, on the route for the map folder, I did see it was telling you that one of them was still
one of them
set
was
to load never.
Yeah, that's what I said. So it should work though. All right,
Sorry, I'm just a little irritated because I can't fucking see it. So
it'll work now. Here we go.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll fucking see.
Oh my god.
Classic ooh-whoops.
Fucking dragons, man, so stupid.
Bro, he yearns for the hole, man. I don't understand.
It cost him, dude. Leave him alone.
People are doing shit like that.
Also, please stop pulling the boss early.
True.
5,
And Zach can focus on being on the right side.
Holy fuck, I'm not showing it.
That was sick. That was sick. That's not my fault.
Not me! I was still in the middle of the room!
Oh no,
It was awkward.
It's a slingshot from Hog.
I was definitely on the wrong side because I was so tilted over pulling this boss.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You literally have snap aggro as a paladin.
Okay, I see it now. More than that. Right?
Go ahead, bomb, go.
I'm staying over here, Austin.
Might not say it in the right order. I'm just gonna say it again on my screen. Cat, me, blue.
coming out. Range, pay attention. If you are eligible, you need to be stepping out already. Whoever that was, Cat, that was too slow. You need to watch out, rockets. Okay, you need polarity shift. Switch if you need to. Okay, so mages need to be going already. Drills in 4, pay attention, range. Just don't even worry about damaging. Don't worry about damaging. Just wait. Just wait in the
Oh,
my.
Okay, a blue cannot res a red. Hold on.
Oh no.
I got picked up.
What the fuck?
Hold on, so Cat did say this earlier, you res with your colors, so if you randomly throw it, you screw them up.
Wait, did he get res on our side?
I res picked me up. I didn't see who it was, and I just clicked.
Oh my god.
I'm so used to snap resing tanks. Oh my god.
Well, cause like when the thing, cause I'm always the closest one forward, especially with that time. Somebody like blue got pulled and threw me back into a drill, and then just be res right into a fucking blue side.
I'm confused. We didn't pull early, so what happened to you?
What?
Pulled early. I don't know why my app says 3. It says like.
Dude, it's crazy.
Details
He's not
sending
even.
Sig,
He's
or
not even on
targeted
balls
Sig.
anymore, and he's still running into people. Like fuck, man. Oh, we're cooked.
I don't know. It says Aqua pulled it, but it was from Ob's Flame Shock, and it targeted Sig first. So I don't know.
I
Hey,
did not
get your
pull
man
it,
in
I
line.
guarantee you.
Hey,
Sig, get your man in line.
I was standing completely still.
He flame shocked at like 3 seconds. Ob, there ain't no shot.
It was pulled at 4 though.
Yeah.
On my thing, it said it was ankle and then ob at the same time. So I don't even know.
I have a clue. I'll clue.
Mine is first hit by
Just don't pass this
Simon.
line.
Samoon.
5,
It might have been body pull.
2, 1.
I got research to develop.
He said mine says, Simon.
Holy shit.
Oh god. Watch the drills.
We popped that third one through early.
It don't matter. Drills
Yeah,
are right
I
on
was
foot.
late- I
Drills
was
are right
late
on
to move.
fucking melee.
I was late to move.
That's what happens when we don't pull early.
I'm gonna start. You know what? Living Flame. That's definitely not.
All right, we're
dragon
gonna
ability.
do a dry run through, just like we did for Port.
All right. For real,
I mean,
real?
actually, we just need to stop joking at the start of the pull, though. We've like
take a deep-
fucked
let's
up
take a
the
deep breath.
bounces the last
Let's
3
clear
pulls.
comms a little
It's the
bit.
first mechanic.
And let's fucking actually focus and kill, or not kill, but let's get some real fucking fun on that fight. We're not at the point of like court where the first half of the fight is like completely memorized yet. We just started pulling stuff tonight, so let's get it. Listen, I could kill the boss here, but I'm not sure everyone here is ready to kill the boss. Okay, you know. I'm not even healthy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop.
So see what side I'm on, even though I'm unhealthy though.
What happened if I do this? I'm picking out your bones.
Zachary.
That's me. Like, I know.
Like, I saw Paladin wander off. You tried to get out of that.
Look, I know where I fucked up.
Let's try a little experiment. I call it the bring noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Bad batch.
farm.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment.
Alright, step that if you're blue.
I am not.
Start heading towards circle, get in your positions. Red should be all in the gate right now. Give us room to stand. Give us room, give us room.
Oh, I did it earlier?
Yeah, it's gonna be polarity swap here, so if you polarity swap, you're going to red. Otherwise, that means like 50 spots right now. And then the knockback's right after. You should be in the correct positions right now.
That's a new benchmark.
No, that's just skill.
That's a new benchmark. It's gonna work. I call this the green noise.
But we should be going back to vertical here, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it should be blue on this side, and then red on the other side.
Bad bags. Yeah, we just shipped over. Like
Yeah, it's like the exact same. So.
Yeah.
And then also, yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the mines are all the way over.
Don't follow.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Alright.
Easy.
Yeah, Zach,
Yeah,
you
this
knocked me, and I
fight's
turn
a
around and I
breeze.
see you fucking sauntering off this way.
No, I was thinking about something else, but I actually have a question though. On when we were doing the where it's like blue here, red here, and then red's taking the gate, right? So there's a tank bomb that goes out literally right before that. So, how the fuck am I supposed to get that? That specific one?
Yeah.
I mean, technically we can. Yeah, because I mean,
that would solve all the issues, right?
What do you mean? How?
Because he just doesn't get knocked out. So
Yeah, he has the advance.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, so in the
that's-
Dratnos video, he does advance. He takes the gate early and then stays over there.
He's
the
staying
bomb.
on this side for the. Okay.
Or
I mean, because
takes the
that's
gate, and then he stands over there with it. But he's DK,
Okay.
so he doesn't get knocked out.
if you yeet
You would
me
get
again,
knocked out.
Zachary, it's on fucking sight.
All right.
So is there any way we can make that happen, or would you guys need?
I can just add in a manual taunt right there before.
Yeah,
and then
well, the
I'll
main
get
thing
it.
is we're trying to figure out like the amount of stacks because right now we haven't seen far enough of the fight, so I'm just slamming any defensive I have for the pyro packs because right now I'm taking most of them, and so it's just I mean I just don't know how until we can line up CDs for defensives what the minimum stack count we need to lift things.
Yeah, Dratnos was talking about some stats and stacks and shit, and I had no idea what he was talking about. So
Yeah, so the boss's
we should maybe
melee
watch that and
fucking
figure that out.
each melee is a 10% increased damage, and so if you have a bunch of stacks and take the pyro, you're just falling over.
Right.
Use
So it's
your healer externals.
We just need to plan that out so that Sig doesn't have stacks when that happens, so he can take the bomb or whatever.
Well, we're always gonna have stacks. It's just having a low amount of stack.
Whatever amount.
So right.
Yeah.
So that comes
And yeah, we can external
after.
there too.
Yeah, that party pack comes after the one that you run out, and then retaunt after. So if I taunt right before that, I'm going to have 0 stacks going into that party pack.
All right, lit.
Okay. All right, let's do that.
So then, Sig, so what that means is that you're going to get the party pack, and the second you get it, you're just going to take the gate, and you're going to go over there,
Wait,
and then...
He can't take that gate, because what if he's...
Yes,
okay,
man.
so, because what... Yeah, no. What I'm saying is because at that point, we're on circle, so red group... red
So
group
if
is...
he's blue, he can just walk, I guess, but... the second he gets it, he just walks over there.
Yeah.
But if you could... I guess if you're red, you can take the gate, otherwise... Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because I would have made it, but I just got polarity swap, so I couldn't use the gate.
Yeah. Let's do pull though. Keep it up. Just keep focusing and keep practicing these mechanics. It's like it's like heroic where it just repeats. It just gets harder with the bigger beams later. So.
One.
I got research to develop. What happens if I do this? Kicking out your bones.
I was red.
Switch to the two. Take
So
up the
cool.
switch. You're doing down? Why would you put you all the way to fuck out?
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment.
I gotta set something up for that. Like a portal or
It says
something.
who's out there, like it says it like pretty early, like 5 seconds before the bombs even spawn. It'll like say who's assigned, but yeah, that should only happen if there's only one, or if you're the only one. Right, I guess if all 4 of the people on that priority list, so all the dragons and all the mage are of one color, then it'll assign it to somebody else.
Can I just do it for him if he gets a far one? Like just in that instant?
No, I can set something up.
Wouldn't that fuck with the weak aura though?
It should be fine.
Because like if you do that when he didn't get assigned, would like wouldn't the weak aura be like, oh, this guy hasn't been assigned
No,
yet,
so
and then you might get assigned again?
The only thing the weak aura does, like by putting names in there, is it sets like a priority list that it tries to follow. But if it can't follow it, it'll just like assign additional people. So like.
Okay, I was just curious if it would fuck with the weak aura or not.
There, but it seems like all the dragons and mages were on the same team, so it gave it to Waluigi because there was no one to give it to, basically.
Okay. I mean, I'm just shooting the shit just to talk strat, because like I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it like if one tried to help out and then it would assign him again because he wasn't assigned the first time on the weak aura. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the weak aura checks if you have.
But it would just assign him to a closer one, so it'd be fine. Like he would just get one in this area.
Yeah, but he's got it though. He's got it. He has the time. He has time to run over there, and he can set his like gate here and then run if he needs to or whatever. Or he could even like just set it there just to be ready.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just talking to communicate.
Yeah. It's just if he notices that like when it's time to pop, it takes forever to run over there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones. Didn't see that coming.
One in melee on blue. Watch out.
Switch if you need to. Switch. Pay attention. We're going through daylight. You get probably able to.
I fucked out.
He took circle.
Hold it.
Taking out your bones.
Yeah, so my fault. Very good. If you ever get assigned there, it should always be like it's gonna be the mages and the dragons. They're assigned to get these far ones every time.
Yeah, I guess I'm so used to heroic there. I looked on just this half of the map. That's just on me.
So
I apologize.
Who was it the last couple pulls? Someone in range has not been baiting the drills.
I don't
make
know,
sure that you're
but
make sure we're to the outside.
Yeah, someone who baited 2 drills and melee immediately killed me right there.
Yeah,
When I was
if
trying
you're
to run.
range at the beginning of the fight, don't just stand towards the back because everyone can get it. Don't be in a melee group.
Yeah, Trevor even said you can slightly be baited to the back for that shit.
Wait, cancel. I have a whole bunch of shit I need to set up. I was trying to change a week.
1.
Stopped. Set it down.
Go!
Oh, I was muted. Yeah, mine's messed. My thing's messed up. It showed me like Zia and Trevor. I think I know why.
Myself.
No, I'm gonna reload. I was changing a weak aura, and I had weak auras open at the start of the pool. I think it just broke it.
Protectives.
I got one. Yep, sorry. I was trying to say that. I was just muted.
Hey,
So I didn't know what I had.
That's where the boss spawns.
Oh,
yeah, you're
that is
you're
where the boss
rezzing us.
spawns.
Yeah.
Just trying to be efficient. We spawn on the boss and we just start the fight. You know?
That's brilliant.
Okay, so quick question.
As early as
I'm just gonna ask questions as we go. So that time I was blue side. So I'm over on purple and triangle. I had X soak, but I got drills at the same time. So I dropped them around X. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
The only just this we want to try and keep this side of the room.
Okay,
clean.
so I drop my things.
Yeah. Yep.
Essentially, it's close to those things you could possibly do.
Just
because
not,
I had that
just
soak.
not near the pixel stack and not on this side, and then you're good.
Okay.
You can drop them on the back over here or whatever. That's
And
fine
I'm
too.
just talking to talk, just because this is what happened to me. I had that soak, so I dashed over there, and then we were waiting for Shoal. Not that it's Shoal's fault, but I just want to know where I'm supposed to put them.
Everybody eat feast.
I did not.
5.
Let's see, get the feast. It's a hearty feast. Get it. Wow.
Got him.
No one's even eating.
I was eating. I'm good.
That is literally eating.
I can see eating too.
Yeah, he had plenty of time though.
5.
He's got it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What happen if I do this? Taking out your bones. I got a
It says I'm first now, right?
See that coming. Toasting the moon. That's a new benchmark.
Jesus. It was fucking ooh-woo.
3, 2, 1 and said go.
That was probably the drill time.
You need a.
Oh,
You need to watch valve.
you probably had the two on
You
top.
literally pop it the exact second Sid popped it. Like, no,
Okay,
You know what
need-
that is. Let me move those timers because they're like.
No,
right on
no.
top of each
Oops,
other.
it's not a. Well, it could be that, but also the liquid one will reset to 2.2 if the previous one hasn't been popped yet.
No, I'm positive it was the drill timer.
It was the drill
He
timer,
went
that's
the
what it was.
second the drill spawned.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the
Yeah, he
drill
spun
timer
it on the bomb.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a race. It's a race. Who's gonna win? Oh my god, you're so cringe.
Damn.
Swap blast, swap blast.
So much
swap blast.
haste.
I think he still got it.
It's a fight. Leg
So
sweep him.
much haste. Holy.
Damn. Oh, get out, hasted.
What haste percent do you have?
More than Shoal?
I think it's
I was faster than him. I just didn't think he'd be cringe enough to swap blast after the rest.
See, I got 6%.
Waste all of our time.
5,
I got
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What happen if I do this?
Oh my.
Oh,
Bro, come on. Bro.
I was just yeeted
Why'd
in.
you have to say it?
That's a new benchmark.
I popped the bomb there. I just wiped it.
Someone in red.
Blue and red though, man.
Someone in red and someone in blue.
Someone immediately knocked
fucking got
me, and
yeeted.
so I was just like, fuck it, and I just ran through everyone.
I wonder if I can get rezzed here.
All right, I'm about to put on push to talk because we can't do the fight and talk at the same time apparently.
No one was talking and it still got fucked.
I'm allowed to not be on push to talk?
The only person who was talking was Trevor saying not to die on the first.
Yeah.
No.
It's like.
Oh, he didn't do the live call. That's the problem.
Problem was he didn't tell us not to die before the first mechanic.
So we're getting a little rowdy. We need to focus. We need to fucking be able to go to the right side. This is a very particular fight. We have to do every single one.
Matters to me.
I don't think you gotta go that way. I appreciate the caution. Whoever's going far, push to meet you and go far. If you get off the boss and it goes away, that's fine. Just don't fucking hurt it. Focus on heading over the circle now. Remember, red is going to be taking the gate, blue is going to be aiming for it.
There's going to be a
red, you want to be on this side of the ring. Yeah. Let's go to the top now, and then just worry about swapping red spots. Fix if you need to, make sure you're in the correct spots. Blue, we're aiming. And red, you're taking it right as it's finishing. Here, blue is going to be on it's the same size we're always on, it's just in this little square now. Like blue should be on this side.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
I thought we were just doing...
Look at the marks, look at the marks, look at the marks. Go do your bomb. Oh, watch out, these are the first big beams we've seen. Look how huge they are. Which you like drills during this. That's why we are practicing this for sure. Okay, look at the mines. Go far. Oh wait, the first side. Oh no. Okay, yeah, so blue has to move quick. Blue has to move first.
Yeah, Zach, you're gonna have, or whoever's blue tank needs to have boss there.
What set is that?
Come on, man, back.
That's 4. That's 4. Because I just did 3 and I wasn't on that one. This is 4.
Wait,
that's 5.
Wait, no, but my first one was.
No, that's
3 is when
that's
I
five.
have to
That's
use
five
the
for
mage
sure.
thing, like here.
Yeah, because 3 is the diagonal. 4 is the like first line, like that, and then I think 5 is the second diagonal.
That's sub 50 though. This is
Wait, so am I not?
Frog.
This is confusing.
Judge
So,
shit.
so am I not 5th then?
Where's my? I'm trying to find my fucking.
You're probably just gonna have to plan out the entire thing, Trevor. I mean,
yeah,
we're
no,
blasting
I
this
know.
boss. Like it's probably gonna die next week. I would not be shocked.
Oh yeah. I'll absolutely have it planned out next week, like everything. But
Imagine not being prepared. That's crazy.
Wait,
Is
so
that
not
artifact
after the
supposed to
bombs, it was
fucking
saying
destroy you
local
like
on
that?
Moon, but there was no bomb that ever spawned on Moon.
That's
what?
Yeah, I was looking for the bomb on
I was
Moon.
dead back here the entire time. Loco was standing there trying to
I was
go
like, where
there,
the
but there
fuck
was
is
no
it?
bomb.
Someone
Oh,
On what set?
we did it.
That very last set before he died, yeah.
I think the range people hit Moon
okay,
Square.
So there was another there was
We-
another
I
bomb somewhere
soaked it.
else.
Yeah,
I was
it was
sitting
it was
at
on
blue,
Triangle.
waiting for the. Okay, there's some 6 people
On
talking.
Triangle.
So
on that set, if I could just talk for a sec, on that set, I don't know who it was before me, but I was sitting right here waiting for it to go off. As I soaked the bomb, that's why I died. The bomb was soaked.
The last set wasn't. You weren't even on the list.
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't
set before
supposed
I
to.
died. Maybe it was the second last set then, but on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how can we look at it?
Waluigi streams.
Get Aqua out of here.
I mean, I was soaked 2 on my Wikora, and it said soak Moon.
I'll be real though, the vibe difference between this boss and Styx is like insane.
This one's
kills with the trash.
Oh, so the boss should have moved down here.
I'm
right
out.
there at
If
the
y'all-
end.
Alright, we need starting to put more mobile people on this one.
It's alright, we'll get you a red set, buddy. It's okay.
On the first range set, they only have 2 mobile people like assigned. I'm not exactly sure.
So on that, are you talking about 4 or 5?
No, so like number 3, they only have 2 mages assigned, and then 5 they have 4 people assigned. But for 2, like right now, I have 4 mobile people assigned.
Five's actually pretty easy for range because the boss is gonna move from here to here, so you just stay where the boss was, and then you move. Yeah. So we're here, and then the boss is moving this way, but you just stay here and then walk across to your bomb, so you don't have to like use a ton of movement.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, so am I doing 4 and 5?
No, I moved you off of you were on 2 and 4 and 5, but now you're just on 2.
Okay.
I had you in 2 separate groups there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the same group in for 5 as well. If you've already gone, it won't choose you. So, but if it didn't choose you, it will. So, most mobile people should be getting that. Oh, not Cat though. I don't have anybody assigned for 6. Because 6 is just like the same. It's just the first one, and it just lets anybody go. Okay. All right. I'm posting the new assignments that I just updated right now.
Were you dooming not thinking we were gonna get there?
No, I just. You never know. Sometimes there's been times where I've set up the entire fight, and it's like, oh shit, like there's something I didn't even know existed, and now I have to like redo this whole list anyways. But like that happens like a lot with the harder bosses. So I usually just set up like kind of the first half or like the start, and then we go from there. We're doing very well right now. So all right, just updated the note, and I'm posting the assignments right now. That's those are the assignments now. So like yeah, Juan. So we're doing that first set. So like that diagonal is going off or whatever, and then we'll be in there. Or no, or for that line one, we'll be in there, and then it's like we're only doing the melee ones of the next diagonal one.
So you only
weren't we in the wrong area too?
Yeah,
weren't we
I think
supposed to be over here?
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at this thing that Shoal posted. It's like that's like cycle 2, and then it says the boss is supposed to be here.
Yeah, I'm watching right now.
It even has like how you're supposed to bait for each phase.
I have a question.
Unlucky.
Is there a reason we have to assign people in the MRT for the bombs? Doesn't Liquid automatically do it? Like, couldn't we just yellow it and let Liquid's Weak Aura just tell us where to go.
Yeah, but
Could,
now I've gotten
but
used to this.
It's like I'd rather try like if you do it that way, it could be like completely random and just choose random people every single time. Or it's like at least this way it'll be mostly the same people, so we kind of like get used to it to some extent. And it's like if somebody needs to like slot in,
Unless you
like,
have like
they can.
Like
but-
I know going into the neck, like every time we move over, that I should check to see which bomb I am. But like the other ones, I don't have a bomb, so it's like I'm not looking at it. And like
Zia, we
this
basically
fight's got enough Kagi load. You might as well.
yeah, it's like you and me basically go on star and circle here every time, Zia. But it's like that's good because we know we're going there every time, basically. Like it's already happened every time. You know?
Yeah, well, it hasn't happened every time, but yeah, I
Most-
mean, like it's kind of hit or miss that I'm getting circle, but I understand what you're saying. It was just a question. I was just wondering.
Terrible question. Don't ask me.
Yeah, you remember when he said
Good.
there's no dumb questions?
Yes,
I just
fucking
figured out
sir.
there are.
Yeah, you know what?
It was
Fucking
crazy.
captain. Yes,
It
sir.
was great.
Oh, we're back.
I am.
Let's go.
I
That's
am.
what we
I
want.
am.
We're back.
I am.
Oh.
I am a woman. I should be seen, not heard. Got it.
Yes, thank you. Preach, queen.
Like we were at 3 priests, then 2. You know, let's not make it 0, even though you're not on priest anymore.
We have more than 1 now.
Go to hell.
Okay, so
Trevor, I just watched the video and that chart is correct.
Yes.
More than
I
one.
didn't see I'm just saying the second those beams end, we're moving to the next zone. Yeah, that's like what needs to happen. So we should be staying. We come off. So we're over here on the conveyor belt. We're doing the intermission. We finish. Blue is on this side. Red is on this side. We do the set of mines there. It's going to be in a line here. And then tanks will have to do some tank bomb shit. They were saying to run out here and use the gate to go back, if you can, but because there's beams that come out pretty quick. And basically beams will go out. We're standing here for those beams. The second the beams end, we're running over to this spot, and it's going to be red on the outside, like how blue does it the first time, and blue is going to be running through the middle this time, like through the conveyor belt here. You know what I'm saying? So the second these beams end, that's when the movement happens, and it's going to be all of red going through this and the outside, and it's going to be all of blue going through the middle here. Like I'm trying, I don't want to ping the conveyor belt because it's like goes through it, but like through here. Okay.
Right.
Middle.
Right.
Almost walked in the hole.
The hole it calls him.
He just can't.
Four,
He just can't not.
three,
He's like slowly walks towards it. You know why?
1.
I got research to develop. I'll laugh if I do this. Kicking out your bones. Didn't see that coming. Hosting to my success.
Man, I don't know. I'm supposed to be closest pixel stack, but not close. Like, you should worry about your own mechanics, brother.
Says something about
I
bomb
lost
doesn't
brain
get bomb.
cell.
If this is rewired, it'll up the
Is
kill
it
rate
the whole-
20%.
There wasn't a drill melee. I was behind the melee stack, and then yes, it was kind of close, but it was not in the melee stack.
Ah, is that going fine?
I'm almost at Juan's mentality now.
Like it just bubbled and sent it.
I didn't see it, but yeah, just the less scary it is for the pixel stack, the better. But yeah, I didn't see it, so whatever. Oops, pop your fucking bomb if you have a bomb, please.
I have no brain cell there.
Juan, you're absolutely correct on that. On your thought process. Fucking dragons.
Ben said it.
Okay, yeah. Let's remember the first fucking 20 minutes of tonight, all right?
You talking about when Zia had like 1,000 questions stacked?
No, I'm talking about when. You know what?
All right.
Yeah.
5,
Can't talk shit about
4,
Zia. You hop on it.
3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. I'll laugh if I do this. Kicking out your bones.
Yeah, that was cute.
Didn't see that coming. little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops! Bad bags. Oh, check out the big bang! Toasted to my success!
Switch.
This gonna work! Let's try something special! Didn't see that coming. Shaking out your bones! Breaking limbs for science! How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? I call this the green noise! Here's to a stash! What'll happen if I do this?
I want the boss like on.
Hold it right there!
I pressed it too early.
I got the rest.
Okay. So this is
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%? How is this gonna work?
Soak square.
Shaking out your bones! Breaking limbs for science!
Is it not vertical?
Soak.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it is.
There's a blue on
Bad
there.
bags!
Yeah, it should be vertical.
Toasted to my success!
Wait, that's what? I'm saying
It should be the exact orientation as best we can.
Breaking limbs for science! Let's try a little experiment.
We're staying horizontal.
I call this the green noise!
Horizontal would be like in the blue.
Best test badge yet!
Like we're going back to like the very first platform.
Yes,
design.
yes.
Oh, okay.
It's not mirrored. It's translated. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's the same exact orientation, just moved over.
Yeah, we're just in that chunk now because the chunk on the other side is electrocuted. So we're doing the same thing we did on Circle and Star, just on X and Soul.
Okay.
Wait for the shift though, right?
We're doing it hamburger style, not hot.
Why not? Wait for it. It's like 2 seconds out.
Yeah, so we're on here. We're all out here blasting the boss, right? On the intermission. And when that ends, blue is immediately gonna switch out to here, and red is just gonna stay over here.
Yep.
And then there'll be a polarity swap, and then we can just switch right away. So we're gonna be on the conveyor belt. Blue's gonna immediately go over here when it finishes, but everyone else is just gonna red is just gonna stay over here. And then
Quick little tip. I think blue is on this side, right?
No.
No. And red's on this side.
So it should be red is on this side and blue is on that side.
Yeah, for the conveyor belt. Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
for the
spot right here on the conveyor belt. Oop, I just died. But if you don't do that, if you can, there's two, one for red and one for blue, where the conveyor belt won't move.
It's just these little like metal blocks here.
Yeah.
So red can stand on this one here.
Yeah, because I was
blue can stand on this one here.
I was standing where you're at now the whole time without moving.
That's just for ranged, I think.
I don't think melee.
Maybe
yeah,
melee
I don't think
can't.
melee can hit.
Look, I only care about range privilege, you know.
Yeah.
Just be
Is it-
careful
is it
you don't
mage
get hit by the
speed?
big red circle.
Alright.
Also, if your range can be on this middle conveyor belt, you don't have to go over there.
Yeah. Ranged blue can stay here, and then you're gonna finish here anyways.
Okay, but what do you mean by that? Like, what do you like during the pull?
No, so the knockback's gonna happen. Yeah, during that intermission, yeah.
Okay.
So like the knockback's gonna happen. You guys like if you're ranged and you're blue, you can aim to be where the boss is right now, and then you can just stay there the whole time during intermission.
Yeah, imagine having that type of range.
The nice thing about that as well too is that conveyor belt's moving, so when you're baiting,
You're welcome.
They will get the fuck out of everyone's way.
Alright. Let's go. Just remember the second that intermission ends, we have like things we need to be doing. Don't just be like still in the fucking DPS mode. There's like a lot of downtime where it's just
5,
time to DPS.
4,
You gotta snap out of it
3,
and get back into the
2,
script.
1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops, bad badge. Oh, check out the big bang. Toast into my success. How is this gonna work? Let's try something special.
I'm super late.
Didn't see that coming.
Fuck this.
Shaking out your bones.
When the polarity switches happened, I switched sides to the opposite side.
Breaking limbs for science. Best
I don't know, that
test
might have been
badge
because of me.
yet.
I don't know. I switched sides for the polarity. I don't have any dashes. I try and get it there, and I'm fucked.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can, like, it tells you where you're assigned, like, 5 or 6 seconds before the mines even spawn. So, like, I was trying to say, like, do polarity and, like, look at the map right away. Just, like, every time that polarity happens, just immediately, like, look at the map and see if you're assigned.
Okay,
like,
so if I get switched to polarity blue, we're stacking here, and if I'm getting the bombs, do you want me to move out? Okay, so what happened there is I'm on red, whoever I just pinged on Zach. I'm on red. I get switched to polarity blue, right?
I would go here.
So I'm moving over. I'm moving over like in a semicircle, and then as I walk in, okay, I can walk in a straight line. Even
Yeah. So what? I just want to explain that part. When you get a polarity switch, you immediately drop your polarity until that timer goes up. So you are like immune to all of it.
I am walking in a semicircle because I'm not trying to knock anybody.
No, but
but you don't need to worry about that because you.
I'm just expressing to you what's going through my head.
I know, I got you.
Okay, so and then I'm just I guess because we haven't pulled it that many times, I'm focused on being switched. So now I know to fucking be ready to go there. It's just that I'm just telling you guys that's what happened.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
Normally when I get the switch, I just walk through the boss.
Yeah, that's what I should do. Yeah, so just
I can't see you on there, so
so
don't worry about it.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
I can't even see the circle now.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Didn't see that coming.
Fucking strike, baby. Double look good.
Best test badge yet.
This boss is fun.
That would have been funny if Cat fell into that hole there.
This boss doesn't feel,
Too
that all demoralizing. I don't know.
No,
it's like
definitely.
significantly.
I like this boss.
I mean, like significantly.
They could make this boss like
Oh my God,
infinitely
what the
more.
fuck?
They could make this boss infinitely more fun if your character does the kick animation if you're immune and collide with someone.
Busted.
Oh, yeah, we have lust. We need to reset this boss.
Actually, we don't. We're gonna pull it out what?
Because Royal keeps looking at the details. I know.
Said pull it.
No.
I don't care.
Pull in 20 seconds. Actually, we're not even waiting for us.
Everybody just change your DPS meters over to healing
5,
meters so you can see
4,
me getting an
3,
absolute gap like a
two,
$5
one.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. coming. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops! Bad bags.
Watch out. I might have put one.
Oh, check out the big bang. Toast into my success.
Switch.
This gonna work. Let's try something special. Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment. Breaking limbs for science. Best test badge yet.
The mine timed out right after we hit the third one.
No, what happened?
By the time the first one
saying what happened to
was,
make the mine so slow.
Like, alter time had flipped me back. Like, realistically, it should be
Like, is it? Do you think it's worth to just like wait and then like when it pops, you can alter blink blink? Like you'll literally be there before the time is even done, though.
Yeah, it's never gonna pop. It's just the first mine needs to be popped.
I mean, that first mine needs to go off like as soon as it's possible. That is the goal, is to make that first one go off almost immediately.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this?
Soap cross.
Shaking out your bones. Didn't see that coming. Breaking limbs for science.
My bad, I popped.
Soap.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
She's cooking. She's got it. She got 3 last week, and now she already got 6.
If this is rewired, best test badge yet.
I think they're on the same account as Core Messenger.
Oh
yeah,
my
you're
God!
right,
Hold on.
you're
Let me add them on BNet.
They are on the same account, all 3 of them. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, she's in Liberation of Undermine right now, so it could be her. Yeah, I do the same raid.
That'd be cringe if she's replying heart and she didn't get the kill.
Dude, I would if Bagel and I's account was connected and he got.
But you
title and I
also share an
didn't.
account?
No, I said if, but that's why I said if.
Can we share?
I don't. Isn't it different in Canadian?
5,
Can you just say my
4,
name, please?
3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop.
Name, say my name when no one is around.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops!
Man, you can't say get as far as we've ever got in last poll on the same sentence.
Oh, check out breaking limbs for science.
I was about to roll with the entire blue team.
That's a red. That's a red.
Best test badge yet.
No, that was the blue. That was a red mine. I wanted to wipe the raid though.
God, I love when
Oh.
Cat reses me.
Man, we don't even have a wall for him to like just hug and not run into people, man. It's crazy.
Damn, did he ever
Or
even
fuck.
use the wall?
I don't know. He probably didn't know that tech though. We should have told him.
Or wait, was the wall him learning the rollers and all the whole time? You know, like, he was the wall. You know, he was the wall that he was telling us about.
Yeah, it's like Liquid said Sticks was the first wall, but Zach was our first wall.
Hey, that's my tank, man. That's my tank.
All right, this is the last bowl, okay? Focus up, do this shit right. I want to get past intermission, and I want to get past this first chunk here. I want to get into this
5,
chunk, at least.
Is this
4,
the last pull no matter
3,
what happens?
2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this?
Soak skull.
Shaking out your bones. Didn't see that coming.
One close to melee and blue.
That's a new benchmark.
So.
Let's try a little experiment.
No, man, no.
I call this the green noise.
You said it was the last. Yep, you said it was the last pull. I'm sorry.
Best
Run it
test
back,
bed
run it
yet.
back, run it back, run it back.
I'm not running shit back.
Run it back.
If it's 11, I'm not running shit back.
Oh my
I'm
god,
out.
you guys are the biggest babies. Run it back. Come on.
I need a summon. I had to piss so bad, man. I've been holding it for like 20 minutes.
It's a world record. Dude's like, I've been holding it for
Acid
two
piss and
whole
Man,
waves,
it's
dude.
incredible.
I gotta go.
You have no idea.
20
What are you
minutes
gonna-
is like
You're right, we fucking know. I don't have the bladder of an 80-year-old man.
We're gonna clear this trash, right?
Marty and Dornegal, sorry.
That's 8.
We have a warlock.
Why are we already doing this? It's already 11. Why are we doing this?
It's like
I'm out of here.
Like out of principle at this point, you know.
I'm down to pull again. I'll hold it.
You already win.
Yeah, you gotta get back here. This man's gotta go.
No, man, I'll
5,
come. I'll hold
4,
it. Why are we
3.
pulling? I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there.
Aqua's just he's trolling. Listen,
Why are we doing
give me one more real pull, please.
2,
Okay, my screen's
1.
showing me. My screen's yellow.
Why? It's not gonna matter. It's not like it's dying in the next pull. Why does it matter? One more
Okay,
pull
you
isn't
have
going
to be.
make
If
a
I'm here, you have to be here.
One more pull is not gonna make a difference. Zia wants to go to bed.
Get the fuck here, and then you can go to bed.
Go to bed in 5
Listen,
seconds.
I gave it yesterday. I gave it yesterday.
We have
I'm
an extra
gonna
5
give it today.
seconds.
Okay, let's go.
5,
I'm here. My legs
4,
are shaking.
3, 2.
I got research to develop.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
What'll happen if I do
Pretty good
this?
fucking pull. And then a fucking fringe like first.
Shaking out your bones.
Everyone wipe the roll.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Focus up though.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
It's an officer, by the way.
Let's try something special. Whoops! Bad badge. Oh, check out the big bang! Toast into my success! How is this gonna work?
Soak skull.
I got a hypothesis to test out!
Soak.
Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Shaking out your bones. Here's to a smash. What'll happen if I do this? Hold it right there!
Gate's kind of far. Look at the gate. Look at.
Shifting towards the middle, conveyor belt, right away.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%! How is this gonna work?
I've read my.
I call this the green noise! Whoops! Bad batch!
Yep, I'm going.
Oh, check out the big bang! Shaking out your bones!
Soak Moon.
Breaking limbs for science! How hot does sludge get before it sizzles? Let's try something special! Didn't see that coming. Breaking limbs for science! Let's try a little experiment.
That's your second time seeing it, Ulu.
Alright.
How's that test bed get?
I sincerely appreciate the good last poll. I sincerely appreciate it.
That was their best goddamn prod.
46.5% gamers, good job.
Someone message Judge and tell him he sucks.
What's Judge's rolled at on it?
I've just been watching you guys trash him the whole night.
Good, fuck him.
Good.
Like he's been in my stream.
Let's clear this trash.
He's literally just posting crying emojis over and over.
Is he? Oh my god.
Yeah,
He's so
did you
upset
fall in
at how
the
mean
hole
you
that
guys are
last
to him.
hole?
No, I
I
wasn't.
only got a healer out next week. You can always.
I didn't have my
I was gonna say we can have a
That was
heal
my first time having to go over there. I didn't have a hover
clear
for it,
trash,
so.
Nobody's checking trash.
Why the fuck would we clear trash? We don't get to keep
Just
any of the gold.
Turn off guilty.
I'm just saying, I don't get to get any of it. What the fuck? Trash.
Like Trevor dip instantly. That's crazy.
That's how you know he's still sick.